going on, people? It is your Wednesday night Sports Delight, the platform sports talk show with yours truly, Smooth.
And Stan, baby.
Because when it's about sports,
it becomes business, and business just picked up.
What's happening?
Knuckle punch!
Yes, so Sadal isn't here.
Nah.
Taking care of some business.
Business. He on a segment.
But we got some other guys here tonight.
Yeah, we do.
And when y'all see this table,
man,
this setup,
man,
the drinks,
man,
the conversation we're gonna have tonight,
man,
it's gonna be crazy.
We might have breaking news tonight, depending on what Kawhi and them do.
Very possibly, it's true.
More on that later.
So, without any further ado, let's welcome, along with yours truly and Stan, we got Street A. Smith,
the return.
Yes, we got Brian Baker in the building.
2 times in 3 weeks, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
yes.
I got nativized last week. I coined that phrase and I'm keeping it.
What is going on? How y'all doing?
Good, brother. Good. Good being here once again. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
I love you. We
might be having to play musical chairs in about 10 minutes, though, man. I don't know if this setup gonna work right. This is my guy, but it ain't my guy at the same time right now.
I'm gonna tell you the facts, and it's gonna lay it down just like that.
We gonna see.
I smell a lie.
What's going on?
Hey, so real quick, where can they find it on social media? Street A. Smith.
Richard Cash, RICHARD. Not no $, but the cash.
There it is.
Spelled with a C or with a K. You know it's 2019.
Right.
Ask these questions.
Cash for the dolls.
Oh, okay. So that's with a K.
We talking about the real cash.
So is it?
He said cash with a dog. Right. And he was like real cash.
Talking about the real cash, man.
Yeah. Right.
For the dogs.
For the 99 to 2000.
Good, you're working with.
All right, so basically in layman's terms, CASH.
Look, you type in Richard,
not CACHE for you computer nerds.
Clear your cash.
Clear your cash. And your cookies.
And then Brian, tell them where they can find you at. Brian Baker.
Mr. Baker 80 on Instagram, Brian Baker on Facebook.
This dude sent me the funniest video.
Man.
Well, what the hell is this?
Man, I see too much.
I thought Stanley fucking 55 was you.
Yeah, this dude be having some off the chain videos, memes, posts, everything, man.
Man,
tonight,
it's good when you can add people on your Facebook who post just as much obscene-ish as you do.
Hey, look, between y'all two, and then KM,
boy,
I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy. I just looked at too. Boy, you look like Ace, boy.
Oh, he joning. Oh, okay. He joning.
Do you look?
Okay. Nah.
Pay the fool.
Nah. Never. Hey, boy, you going in right
it's gonna be one of those nice people. I'm telling you.
No, I never heard it. Ace got money though, so I'm gonna take it.
When you look at the video, I just looked at you.
Ace all paid in full.
Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna have to shop that one around. Y'all let me know.
You look like Ace. I'm telling you.
Okay. This ain't gonna work, man. This ain't gonna work, man.
We ain't been on live.
Right.
We ain't
already.
4 minutes.
Man.
We already out here.
Man, hey, just so you know, disclaimer, this show may go a little bit longer than usual because we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff tonight, y'all.
A lot of stuff. Real quick, I just want to highlight, when I went to go share the stream of the Platform Sports Talk Show, I received a notification. And that's because when I subscribed to the Platform Sports Talk Show, I clicked on that bell. Bing. So when we went live, I was notified.
I was notified
it's
also,
right
bro.
there. I don't know if you can zoom in on me, but it's right there. See it. YouTube notification. I got to lock it with my face.
Oh.
Yeah, I got to see
and it's right there.
Bam. Hold on. What, did you just unlock your phone with your face?
Yeah.
That must not be an Android.
No, it's an iPhone.
Yeah.
But you can't tell by the camera on the back.
No, I just...
It's because you couldn't see the Apple on my exclusive case.
When you said that you locked it, I didn't know, Androids. Nah, that's another story.
Nah, they tried. They came after it. Because we had the finger scan, then y'all came with the finger scan. And then we had Apple Pay, then y'all came with Android Pay. We had CarPlay, y'all came with Android Auto. I don't know what the hell that is.
I have no idea what Android got going on. I refuse to know.
Only reason I know is because of this man right here. Every time he texts me, green. I'm like, I'm sick of this.
Man,
I'm sick of this.
Man.
I'm gonna buy you an iPod. Just text me when you around Wi-Fi.
Damn. Yeah, so once again, this is your Wednesday Night Sports Light. We are verified on YouTube, thanks to y'all. Now we're trying to get up to like
he said very fried. I'm like, no, we not.
Right.
no, verified
Not I said that.
on YouTube.
Saving that for
Y'all doing
Nolan.
it big, man.
Yeah, man. So the goal is, of course, we had 100 something. Now we're trying to get to 200, then 300. Keep on spending. Like I told people last night at Word Up, don't wait till after the fact that we got big. Be the reason why
Exactly.
we got big. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of the reason that we doing big things and making
Be
big,
the change that you want to see.
Exactly.
Oh, no, that ain't that conversation?
Yeah. Okay. Something like that, What they say, what she said last year, in that order?
In that order. In that order. You know what to do.
Right.
Hold on, what the city girl say? Period.
Right.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I refuse to learn any lyric.
When I go to the club, that's all I hear. And the women, you doing crazy. Like, real. Yeah, I'm like, calm down.
Man.
No comment. All right. Sticking to sports, y'all. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
The round table begins right now.
Paul Heyman is a freaking genius.
Elaborate.
Paul Heyman is a freaking genius. You all remember when CM Punk walked out of WWE?
Yes.
And then that next Monday Night Raw, they opened up with his music and stuff. All of that was Paul Heyman's idea. Because word it got around, and they were in Chicago, and they said that the crowd was going to hijack the show. Saying nothing but CM Punk, none of that, all of that. So Paul Heyman went with 90 minutes before the show started. Showed Vince, he was like, let's do this. I'm convinced Paul Heyman, he came off the top of the dome with that promo, and it was one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen. And now he is the executive officer, or whatever the damn title is, over
Executive director.
Monday.
I'm sorry, executive producer.
He is executive producer
My bad.
on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. That's big time, man.
And I watched Raw this Monday.
What a start. What a explosive start.
Corey Graves just cut straight on
Listen with
TV.
y'all, man. Y'all gonna get my wrestling game all the way up, man. Y'all saw Rhea Ripley.
It was a great start, man.
It's kind of like they slowly trying to get back to the old Attitude Era days. That's what the fans have been missing.
And then with Maria,
Right.
boy,
That segment was crazy.
that was kind of I was like,
Different.
I don't know if this is scripted or not. I don't know what's going on. I felt a little uncomfortable.
Right.
Halfway through, I was like, oh.
Talking about she gonna have the man to impregnate her.
That
Really?
is just certain things you don't say to your husband on national
Right.
television. That was just, I was like,
I
ooh.
see when I used to curry on him. Hey, that's for the house. That's for the house.
Oh
For the
man.
house, baby.
Hey, speaking of which, for those watching for the first time, comment. Let's
And
interact.
comment some more.
Let's interact throughout the whole show. This is about y'all, not just about us. And before we continue on with the wrestling, real quick, in regards to the ladies, I want to say first, happy birthday to my mom. Love you. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. I ain't saying no ages. 'cause
Happy
it ain't y'all
30th birthday,
business.
Mama Smooth.
There you go.
But yeah, so
You
hey,
turned 30.
without you,
Happy
Smooth
birthday.
wouldn't be here. So mom, happy birthday.
Thanks for
to
putting this man in Gateway Christian. He turned out to be a good one.
Gee, see it? No. And then also, Team USA, man, the women soccer team.
Going.
Doing
win
One
away.
more.
big
One more.
things.
One win away. I hope Rapinoe comes back. 'Cause
Yeah.
that
Man.
solidified.
Yeah, she doing big things. So shouts out. They played the Netherlands Sunday for the cup.
Must see
Sunday,
TV.
Sunday.
Yeah, so you know what I like though is seeing all these haters. They get mad when we celebrate a goal.
All we did was sip some tea.
That's all.
Man.
You know.
All we did was sip some tea.
They get mad when we blow out a team like 13
13
to
The Olympics.
Nothing.
It's anything can happen.
exactly.
It's sports.
Exactly.
Y'all know when the U.S. gets into like a
smash.
competitive sport in the Olympics, y'all don't want to see us.
Right.
Hockey, soccer, you damn sure don't want to see us in basketball.
So
you
with
damn
that being
sure
said
don't.
though, it's amazing how well over the last teen years how the females have been, the women have been
dominating.
holding things down in soccer what's going on with the men though?
That's the thing,
Man.
I don't know. It's just it's that they gotta have an advantage in some. They coming, man. They coming in all sports.
They gotta be.
That's just the one that they starting with.
You know, to be on the U.S. team, you gotta be U.S. born. Ain't a lot of U.S. born soccer players no more. The ones we did have out here retiring and stuff.
That's true.
So it's like we need that new generation.
I mean, they can have soccer. If that's what they want.
You said they could have it.
Yeah, if that's what they want, you know, you gotta.
If y'all want it, y'all can just take it.
Take something. You heard me, but I mean,
All right, somebody play the dang on sport.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with soccer. I remember I played soccer in elementary school, and then we were on the sideline just messing around. We had the game in the bag, just messing around, picking up rocks, throwing rocks. I picked up a rock, except it wasn't a rock, and yeah, it was some white dog.
Oh,
I was
you got
like,
the white dog poop.
the white dog poop.
They on Step Brothers when they made them lick it.
Man, no, oh hell no! Like I was just like, motherfucker. They was like, that's poop. I was like,
Right.
ow!
Oh
Did
Lord.
it break in your hand?
Nah, it stayed consistent. It might have been there for a couple
Funky
weeks.
rock.
You heard me?
That's
That
all
rock
bad.
stank.
Yeah. This rock smell funny.
It exploded
And,
when it hit the New Jersey. That just,
Keeping up with the ladies, shouts out to the women's professional football team here in St. Louis, the St. Louis Slam.
one win away.
They won their is it the conference
They
championship
won here.
last Saturday?
Wasn't even fair.
Sure wasn't.
Wasn't even fair.
No competition.
None.
So now they're going for their third ring in 4 years.
Third
correct?
in 4 years. Could have been 4, but they had that thing that happened last season.
Right.
Where they didn't play. Could have been 4.
And shouts out to St. Louis Slam Zone and the platform zone, Andy Greer.
She will actually be here next week.
So be ready, ladies. Tell your friends. I'm gonna have some ladies. Gonna have a lady representing.
Tell your friends to tell your friends. Instead of watching Love and Hip Hop while you at the beauty salon, why don't you put it on YouTube?
Make it happen. Let's go, people. Also, shouts out to 15-year-old Coco Gauff.
Oh man.
She won again.
Yeah, she won again today, but first she beat her idol, Venus Williams, in the first round.
Yeah, that gotta be
Then
crazy,
today
man.
won the first. They said she's like the second youngest person to advance to the third round since I think it was Steffi Graf back in like the 90s or 80s.
Yeah, Steffi Graf
So
back
in the
there.
80s. So big shout out to her, man. She coming in. She's confident. She don't say too much. Kind of like Kawhi.
Yeah.
You know, she's like real low key the whole nine, but she comes in
Not
and
kind of like Kawhi, exactly like
Right.
Kawhi. She's endorsed by
Right.
by New Balance.
So is.
She had on a
got
fun
New
guy
Balance?
shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
She had
Hey,
on a fun guy shirt.
man.
New Balance stock is rising
Right.
big time right
Yeah,
now.
they're about to turn up.
Yeah.
I remember when they used to get made fun of in elementary school
I'm
wearing
saying,
New Balance.
my
'Cause
dad
my mama
loved
cared
New
about my
Balance. They about
posture.
to get hype. Yeah, I told you New Balance sketches next.
Yeah, I got them 993s at the crib right now.
Right. And then last but not least, shouts out as of today, Kara Lawson, former NCAA basketball great. She played with Team USA and the WNBA and was an ESPN correspondent, commentator the whole nine. The Boston Celtics has officially hired her as their first female assistant coach
Yeah, buddy.
in their franchise 73-year-old history. So shouts out. So you have Kara Lawson. Then you have the lady going to the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Like
Becky Hammond over there
they're
in
being
San
assistant
Antonio.
coaches. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big role.
Yeah.
Big role for
I
him,
think
man.
Becky Hammond coached the Spurs in summer league last year.
Yeah.
And they won that
Yeah.
that year that she did it. They won.
2 years. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
last year or 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So shouts out to the ladies holding things down, man. Much respect. So yeah, going back to wrestling real quick, man. The announcement that Paul Heyman is going to be the executive producer on Raw, and then Bischoff on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I really see some big changes, and the big thing is that
I'd actually hold off on that because word is Fox ain't really happy about Bischoff.
well, that's true. But check
gonna
this
see
out
it
though,
later.
and this should be part of my eat of the week, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. But word is that Fox wants to make sure, or wants to have Trump be on SmackDown when he hit Fox, and you know the reason why? Because you know Fox News and Fox,
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Fox News, they like pro Trump.
Right.
So it's a whole big political thing to have Trump be on Fox, you know, to boost their ratings. I'm like, no, please don't do this mess.
It's damn up
I
the bottom,
guarantee you this.
Don't do that mess.
You will
man.
never hear as many boos.
Woo!
Boy, you thought they booed all the heels.
Man,
Oh my goodness.
the whole show is going to just be full of this.
The whole show, they gonna boo them out.
They gonna throw drinks.
But yeah,
They gonna throw drinks. They gonna throw bullets if they get it in there.
nah, he better be on the Titantron because he don't want to be live in person.
Man,
That's all bad right there.
better shop
Shout out
him
to
in.
Donald Trump, the original wig wearer. He made this pop.
He really did.
Because of you, other men do it too.
Other men do it too. It is now a phenom. These guys going crazy with it.
Oh man.
It's
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
like your boy
Whitlock. Jason Whitlock.
Bro, he got the nerve to say, "No, that's me."
in a week.
In a week.
You came from
He on
this.
TV 5 days a week, brother.
You came from this to a whole
So,
thing.
flat top.
Those were reruns.
House Party 5.
Kid and play.
Yeah.
Faded up and everything.
Man.
It's like,
Look it up. Jason Whitlock.
that boy had that mean fade.
He had that Fresh Prince
She
of
was
Bel
short,
Air.
though.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
sure.
He had all.
It was sharp.
It was crispy.
They made it before they put on his head.
Mother sprayed that motherfucker down.
It was crispy. That was a full
They
head
pulled
lace
that
front.
boy
You gotta
out the
think
box
about it.
and sit on top of his head and was like,
Look, it was
"What?"
lace all here. They had to cut the lace to
Man.
make it like fade and all that.
Man,
He had
that
the unusually good lining like Steve Harvey used to have.
Man, no, Steve was real though.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
it was. It was later on confirmed it was a wig. That's why I was so proud.
Man, ain't no
Damn,
man,
Steve.
nah, because if it was weird, why you gonna put a hat on top of it?
Man, he put them on. All right, let me go. All right, let's go and do the show.
right.
Man,
So yeah, going back, you're right about Bischoff, but you know Bischoff did a whole lot of good things when he was with WCW. So just
did,
let him do his thing, let him implement things. My whole thing is McMahon, let them be them. Don't go on the way. Oh no, this is a PG show. No, let them.
no, because
do
when
them.
Corey Graves dropped it, I was like,
Right. I was like, wait a minute, is this for real? Like it had me fooled for a second.
I was
Like,
like, wait a minute,
wait a minute, this serious? But if you ever seen Raw,
'Cause I rewatched
check it
Raw, I
out,
was-
man.
holy shit, and I'm like,
Right. I'm like, go ahead on Paul Heyman.
Right.
Let them know who you are.
look, man, I saw Pyro for the first time in years.
Right, I missed that.
I was happy. I was like, but actually, Braun Strowman actually got injured. He has a separated pelvis,
What?
something like that. Separated pelvis or a ruptured spleen. They have it down as a separated pelvis. But I was reading reports. It was like they need to keep him away so that Paul Heyman could work his magic and have him come back as the monster among men. Because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, the last couple of weeks they've been doing like, you know, tug of war and what's that? Arm wrestling and all that kind of
Arm
crap.
wrestle,
I don't
tug
care
of
about that
war.
mess no more.
Nah, not wrestling. Nah.
Come on now.
Unless they
Wrestle.
saw it on YouTube, somebody getting their arm broke. There'll be a lot of them.
Yeah. So WWE, keep making it happen, man. Jason Tatum, St. Louis is on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's officially joined
Yep.
the Jordan brand.
Oh, that's what you was talking
First
about.
of all, he put out them cold 95 Air Max first.
That commercial that you
Right, they gave him that commercial, and then he
Yeah.
signed with the Jordan brand. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
y'all
That's how you
petty.
do it. That's how you do it. Make your own stuff and then go ahead and go out there.
Made him
Right.
for a son, too.
yeah.
And then he was like, all right, thank y'all for this.
Right, son, get a check too.
Hopping on the Jordan brand.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Shout out JT.
So they had that big event in Paris, France. All the Jordan brand representatives were there. Campbell Walker, Russ, Blake Griffin, all them.
Melo
Well, I
was there?
saw Mello.
Oh, dog, I was gonna say, well, apparently he was on a business trip. Never mind.
Oh, when he was Lala happy birthday? Yeah, that was a business trip.
Yeah.
That was a
That
business
was a
trip.
business trip.
Happy birthday, baby.
Business weekend.
Oh, yeah, he's still on the Jordan brand. That's
I'm
right.
like, man, I wish I had business like this.
My
Right.
nigga Melo some slack, man.
We trying, but he just keep on.
Man, Melo ran out of slack when that boy went one for. What was that one game? Like he had an ass game
man.
and then got sick. Oh no,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Other
They
news.
saying Melo might be going to the Lakers.
No, he not. No, he not.
Him and
No, he
J.R.
not.
Smith.
It can work out, man.
Boy, no,
LeBron.
Smith.
No.
Get J.R. too.
No. See, look. See.
Bring the whole game back. Y'all
You
got
see what the difference is over here? Oh, man.
Oh,
No,
man,
you
this is
gonna
gonna
make them the L.A. Cavaliers.
exactly who they gonna be. LA Cavaliers.
Yeah, all right.
Actually, they
Bring
said
on
Kyle,
Henny Smith over here.
they
and watch
said
what
Kyle
happens.
Korver might be going to the Lakers.
Yeah, yeah.
Corver, he just got traded.
Right, but
contract got
Phoenix is gonna buy his contract
Oh
out,
God.
and then he's gonna go to the Lakers.
Hey man, Corver was
We get a lot of old guys.
Corver was getting buckets
Hey, I'm
in
tell you
Utah.
like
That
this.
boy had the 3-ball strong.
Shouts out to Marco Polo as
What the
well.
Lakers
Baguettes.
do?
Marco Polo says black men don't cheat.
Amen.
Hey,
Say it
that's
again.
right, brother.
Black men don't cheat.
Right.
He said
The
that shit,
Faithful
right?
Black Man Association, the FBMA.
That's right.
Just so y'all know. All right, and then also former Mizzou football coach Gary Pinko announced 2 weeks ago that his cancer is back. So prayers up to him, man. Hopefully he can go ahead and overcome that. You know, have y'all been seeing a commercial with the ESPYs coming up, and they had like the previous cancers
Yes.
people? I actually hate that segment.
Yeah, that's
Cause
kind
like
of disrespectful.
because everyone who has a speech dies like 2 months later.
Yeah.
You know, Stuart
you
Scott,
know what? Yeah, you're right.
Craig Sager. You know what I'm saying? Then last year, Robin, I forgot her last name.
Yeah.
But she was
She's
on
all right
there.
right now, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I hate that segment because they
Robin,
they end
the
up
reporter.
There was the
from
sports broadcast.
from Good Morning
She was
America.
just on NBA.
Yeah, she just got the Craig Sager Courage or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
Courage
Sager
Award, yeah.
Strong Award.
Yeah.
She got that.
But she had a speech, I think last year at the ESPYs too.
Robin,
Roberts.
there it is.
Robin Roberts. So it's like, cause it's like something gonna happen next
Yes,
kind of thing.
Man.
But Gary Pinko, get well, and
man.
pray for
I
you.
thought you were
man.
gonna say it was in remission. I was like, good, come back and coach Mizzou. But then you said that, so now I feel.
Nah, sorry. Sorry. Some more news, man. It's a good thing the Cardinals didn't get Giancarlo Stanton, cause this dude stay hurt.
Yeah.
Dude,
Hey, honestly, we wouldn't be to have the head off. We gonna get into that in bird talk, cause boy, we going through it right now.
man. I mean, dude, he just came back like last week and only played 2 games. Now he back out
He
until
only
August.
get hurt with the Yankees.
Nah, he got hurt with the Marlins too.
Yeah.
Shoot, he was out like almost a whole either half a season or a whole season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I wasn't following that good then.
Yeah, so he's been injury prone. So looks like the Cardinals did a good thing and not not acquiring him.
He's still in first though.
And also, July the 1st is also known as Bobby Bonilla Day. You know why?
Finessed him. What do you get? 1.3.
Yes. So the team has to pay him $10 million for deferring his 2000 salary of $5.9 million with 8% interest. He still has to this day 16 more payments left. So each year
16 payments and how much?
$1,119,248.20.
Bobby Benito, baby.
Finesse.
Man, finessed
Finesse.
him. Okay.
Benito.
Right.
That's the second greatest finesse.
Man.
Janet Jackson holds number 1. Oh. Married a man, had a baby, didn't sign the prenup, got everything.
Got him.
And child support.
Yes.
Wow.
I forgot about that.
And it's Janet. She already got money.
Yeah.
The NBA is talking about having a coach's challenge.
Coach's challenge.
Dude, what?
That's
So
good.
yeah, so,
Coach's
They gonna
challenge.
two-star
Because
blood
the
whistle?
referees act like they be fucking drunk or high most of the time. They call stupid ass shit. Only thing, I mean, if you can't challenge the foul, I can understand that. But, dog, the referees right now, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, they trash.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, this show is gonna be rated R
To
for
me, it's
for excessive language.
I already said it's gonna be unfiltered.
Put your son in the bed right now.
Put your kids heads in beds, okay?
Man.
Put his headphones on. Let him listen to some Baby Shark.
Damn it.
And it looks like the NFL might only keep pass interference review changes for the next season, 2019.
That's just to satisfy them Saints. To get them to shut up.
Yep.
Cause boy, they
That was a bad call, though,
I'm
man.
finna be in New Orleans this weekend. Dare I wear some Rams?
Oh,
Dare I do it?
this may be the last show we see.
I
Stan.
know, cause I'm gonna be down there. Strap.
No.
I was
Boy, don't go to the Fifth Ward.
I'd be like, what's up? Yeah, I ain't gonna make it. Hey, low key, I'm cool. Cause the Airbnb we got in Holly Grove.
Yeah, Holly Grove.
We right around the corner from Holly Grove Street.
I ain't tell Wayne I said what up.
I'm about to say the
right
boy, period.
Yeah, block on fire.
What up, Turk?
Right. Hot Beezies. What a masterpiece shoes, you be all right?
He might be there that weekend too. You know, it's Essence Fest weekend. Everybody finna be there.
Everybody. I still ain't never been.
Yeah,
Man,
neither.
it's
I
about
need
to
to
be ridiculous.
I need to. All right, so it's that time, y'all.
It's that time.
NBA free agent.
Oh my god.
Frenzy.
They going crazy.
Frenzy ain't even the word, man.
Man, they going crazy. It's only week 1.
Only what? Yeah, 3 days,
4
4 days
Yeah,
in.
it's crazy, man.
Hey, as soon as 6 o'clock Central hit,
Before that, at 4 o'clock, they was announcing stuff.
yeah.
Them young niggas, man, they always want to switch teams. That's all. They want to go to all whatever. They always want to gang up.
Let's
go.
Gang.
The new generation want to gang up and get a ring. They chasing rings.
The older generation wanted to gang up too.
Nah.
Brian, I hate to do this to you,
Who started
bro.
this?
The Lakers?
With who?
When y'all stacked that team?
Dwight Howard. Nash.
Okay, no,
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking back
hold
in
up.
the
You
good
talking about
days.
38-year-old Karl Malone and
Exactly.
37-year-old
No, I'm talking about before that.
Who?
Back when they got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Brian
Right,
James
that's
started
one
it.
person.
Miami
They
Heat.
traded him. They our fault. That was a trade.
But y'all still took him though. Dude was
Should have
like,
gave him up. Oh,
Hold on. When he first said this, he said we're talking about free agency.
free agency, not trade.
Yeah, when
not
free
your
agents get
stupid
together and
owners
say, I
fell
don't
for
want all
the
the
bait.
money no more. Just
Yeah.
sign me so I can win the ring.
okay, cool,
That's free agency.
cool. Because everything I've been hearing more trade talk this free agency
Yeah,
than
they've been
free agent
they been
talk.
getting down, man.
It's been more trades than signing.
Yeah, it's been sign and trades. That's what they've been calling.
Man, look.
That's the same.
Yeah, them-
That's
you-
the
you
same
got
as the
them.
free agency. They
Yeah.
want to get that
We
little
gonna
money
sign
and
and trade,
go to
yeah.
the team, a better team.
So for those who didn't watch the pre-show, Street A Smith, you are a Laker.
Confused
I'm a
motherfucker.
Laker.
You
That's
are
what
a
he
Laker.
is. He a
To the
confused
end.
motherfucker.
But
Laker.
Look at his get up.
you rocking Golden State. Explain to everybody.
Hold on, no. Here it is. He is a Laker that is a Golden State Warrior fan, but signed a contract with the Warriors.
For how many
There you
years?
go.
5
For
years?
5 years.
There's a
I
thing
got 2
now
more
that they
years left
call.
on my
There is
contract.
some trickery
I'm gonna tell you
afoot.
like this. Like I told him in the beginning, I will not. I repeat, will fucking not share no team with no LeBron James fan. Never. That's why I say I'm a Laker. But nah, it's a whole different new age of Laker fans right now, and I ain't rocking with them. I will never
It
cheer
is
with nobody
definitely a civil
LeBron
war
James.
going on
Right
right
now, everybody who hated the Lakers 5
Within
years
himself.
ago will be cheering for him right now. They hated this team 5 years ago. This year they would be riding their nuts.
So
And all they want to say is they gonna be happy Kobe Bryant ain't there. But Kobe Bryant is there.
so with that
Right.
being said,
Twice.
before we even get
And
to
outside.
before we even get to the other free agent moves, so are you saying that it is best for basketball that the Lakers are hated?
Always.
The Lakers gonna
Nah,
stay.
that I agree with.
It's just like I said, the whole thing with this year is that, and with me being a Laker for life versus being a Laker fan, it's Laker fans right now who finna water our team down to make us look bad. Cause these same people were gonna be going to another team in the next 2 or 3 years. Look at all LeBron James fans. Let me tell y'all this. Think about this. Look at the situation this man put y'all into. It's a toxic relationship, man. They can't even buy a jersey. I bought this jersey because Steph Curry would probably go down like Kobe. Never go to another team.
That's true.
That's real
I
life.
don't think you can say that because Kobe wasn't even drafted by the damn Lakers. If we want,
don't
if
matter.
we
Once he
want
got
to
there,
be
he
a
was
buck,
What jersey have he wore?
man, he put
He wouldn't have-
on that
he
Charlotte.
was 24.
He put on that Charlotte. He put on that Charlotte jersey when he got drafted.
He put on a hat.
He never wore
wore the
jersey.
jersey.
He never
Yeah,
wore
jersey.
He
jersey.
put that little
Yeah.
ugly fitted hat on and threw him at
Throw
somebody.
that shit away.
Yeah, man.
Bloody
we rock
D-Box,
it.
you bring your ass over here.
Right.
I'm going to LA.
We want to get rid of him
Brandon, you
anyway.
come here. I got you too. That's what my boy Kobe do. That's why he outside the Staples Center for life. You will never see a LeBron James post a statue ever outside the Lakers stadium.
Nope.
So
His jersey, they might hang it up. That's
Which one?
Hold on, Paul.
He's number 6.
He is. They gonna hang
hey,
him
listen.
16
They
or
hang
23
anything
for a
up
year.
there. They hang anything.
He only won
up
20. He only won 23
We're
for
not
a
doing
year.
that.
They gonna give him
We're not
6.
doing that. We got
Man,
too many other jerseys, man. We got so many. We can't afford to just throw numbers away like that.
how many years did Shaq give y'all?
Shaq got us them rings though.
At least
Okay, he got a trophy. So you saying I would take his rings to get a trophy?
3
Nah, he got us rings when we was in the drought.
Three-peat.
Yeah, that's the same thing, LeBron. But LeBron ain't gonna get us 3
about to
though.
say,
LeBron ain't gonna get us.
Wow,
He's not gonna get us 3.
All right, we gonna remember.
I know that. Oh, you can write that
We
down.
gonna remember
We're not
this
getting 3 out of LeBron.
Fuck, now you gonna get no.
We gonna go Miami Heat. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Yeah, you sure right.
Out of his next, if he signed another 2-3 years, he might get one.
So with that being said,
He signed a 4-year deal with y'all.
right?
He might.
This was only year 1.
only
I mean,
year
he
one.
got how many years?
That means you gotta win 3 in a row
3.
to get the 3 you just talked about.
So
Hey man, he
so
was
two
1 year away
questions,
from doing
two
it in
questions.
Miami. When he was one number 6, y'all ain't gonna act here and act like number 6.
First of
LeBron
all,
ain't a bad man.
He only really got one of them. The second one, man, Ginobili give her after that one. Just not free throws. And then Bosh just decide, I don't want to rebound the last possession and let somebody
Ray
sneak
Allen
in.
on that one.
That's what I'm saying. It was a lot of fluky stuff in that game.
3-pointer away from being 2-7 or
That's what I'm
2-6.
saying.
He won 3-point. If they would have grabbed, if the Spurs got the rebound, Kawhi Leonard
was
was
over with.
undefeated in the finals, and
Yep.
LeBron James would be 2 for 7, 2 for
Exactly.
6. That's not good. 3 for 6, not good. We talking about the finals.
3
when
and
it really
6.
counts.
Right.
All that stat shit don't mean nothing. If you wouldn't get to the real game, you pass the ball.
And if Draymond Green wasn't suspended, he'd probably be 1 and 8.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Draymond had to miss a game.
Man.
That was clutch.
Because-
That's they guy right there.
Draymond be
Step
missing
over,
games
got
when he
pushed.
at the game. Let's be real.
True that, but when he on the floor, I'm just saying, man.
So 2 things,
Sorry, don't mean to offend you, Warrior Laker fan.
right?
This ain't no 23. This is 30.
So
Oh, he lost the game too. If we want to talk about
But
that,
guess what? We rocking with him.
He had a backcourt violation in the finals.
he got a backcourt violation in the finals. He missed the open 3. Open. What? Nobody there. Nobody.
That's cool.
so
It was him, the line, the ball, and the hoop. A Steph Curry story.
Hey, that's cool.
That need to be if that's the name of his memoirs, you better run me
never
my
be a
check.
Kobe
man.
Bryant. That's what we can say after that. He'd never be a Kobe.
Oh, that's done. We already been through that.
Oh man.
One thing I give him credit for, he took the damn shot. He didn't
I give him
pass it
credit-
to a
I give
fucking.
him credit for that.
What's his name? Dallas House. We ain't passed to him or no shit like that. He didn't do that. He shot the ball.
I don't think anybody passed it to you down the side.
Who was he gonna pass
it's
to,
a
though?
person pass it to him.
But who was he
We
gonna
ain't
pass
talk
to?
about that,
Iggy?
But it's a person
Right.
pass it
He
to
did
him.
it.
Everybody else was hurt.
Everybody else, 2 people.
Hey, listen.
Him and Draymond against the world.
I would never say that's why they.
I ain't gonna lie, Draymond got an ugly ass shot.
There's reasons
That's
why-
one.
No, they was gonna lose anyway. They was gonna lose their finals.
Right, Draymond got an ugly ass shot.
And then he got another starter bench down when he made it. The bench, he was shot just like they were.
Yeah. Oh, it went in.
Hey,
Right.
3 out of 5. I bet it every fucking year. So
Draymond
guess
like to
what?
do with that bank from the corner.
all right,
Let's
so
get-
so question for you: what's your thoughts on the Lakers getting AD, and then what if they did get Kawhi?
Overall, I'm satisfied because that's my team. But at the same time,
Oh my god.
at the same
I
time,
guess we cussing on this show, nigga.
Oh my God!
Listen.
He got man.
that's my team. I've been rocking with them since '96. But at the same time, that's what the Lakers do. When the Lakers got Paul Gasol, this is the same shit I was hearing then. Oh, they cheated. They got Paul Gasol.
Hey, I ain't gonna
I'm a
lie.
Laker for life.
Everybody talking about these rings LeBron got with the help of other people. Hold on now. He got them 3 with Shaq,
Who,
and them
Kobe?
2 with Gasol and
Lamar
Fisher.
Odom.
And Lamar
Hey,
Odom.
but guess what?
And then that Ron Artest shot. Hold on. Wait. Y'all talking about Kobe wouldn't pass. Didn't Kobe pass it to Ron Artest?
Man,
And prayed.
Hey.
And prayed.
Oh, why do?
And prayed.
he's not a top 50 player ever.
He don't, that's just make Kobe look better.
Who is?
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm talking to this guy right
No,
here.
what'd you say?
You talking about the help Kobe had. And at the same time, they came to his team. He's never went to nobody's team.
True
Never. Y'all come over here. We gonna get Gasol. Him and Shaq, they came together.
And then he got Shaq out of there.
Shaq, you gotta go.
Man, what happened?
Theo got 2 rings.
You gotta go.
Shaq got 1. We got 2.
We got 2.
Man.
Almost got 3. We let Boston sneak away Game 7 before that.
Oh, no.
Listen,
We let him get that. We like,
Paul Pierce literally shitted on y'all.
he did it. Oh, well, after he died, after he died,
and make sure
after his whole leg came out of socket, and then he came back and hit a 3 the next play.
All right,
Next
cool.
is
We
Paul
good.
Gasol.
Let's go.
Paul Gasol, right? Y'all say that he was a hit, right? Okay, Paul Gasol, he was cool in Memphis, right? he came to the Lakers. I guess he was like a real superstar then.
He beat it out though.
Why do you think he was a superstar though?
No, we know why, but I'm saying Gasol wasn't no bum though. It ain't like
Why you think he was a superstar?
He was all-star.
Anybody put on the Lakers jersey superstar? It's LA.
Let me ask you this: what top 3 have Kobe Bryant played with? Like they got a for real three top superstars. When have that happened?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm listening.
The big 3 stuff just really came up like
with the Heat,
a couple years. Yeah, with the Heat. Is it with the
Heat? Hold on.
With the Celtics.
Hold on.
The Celtics
definitely with the Celtics.
He probably in
it started with the Heat. It started with the Houston Rockets.
Past 2 years on
when Barkley and Pippen
because Barkley.
We going off names, man. I'm just saying we going off names. It started with Barkley and Pippen. That's how it came down, man.
Going off names, and that was a Dwight Howard, Steve Nash scenario, which was god awful.
Oh my god.
But for real, when I found out Dwight Howard had came off that back surgery and played,
was it back surgery?
Yeah, back surgery, and then played.
Yeah, we found out later on what really was wrong with him.
Oh damn,
it was a little bit lower.
Oh damn,
the tailbone region.
Oh damn.
And that's why Dwight Howard.
Oh damn.
Stupid man. Dude, first of all, you came to LA with a mohawk. We knew you was gonna be bad. We don't do that here, man.
No one took you serious.
No.
Ron Artest had that look. Whatever.
Ron Artest is nappy. You can't tell. You don't know. He got the struggle here regards.
Nah, bro. It was a triangle point in the back.
I don't know what it was. He had that Nino Brown or whatever it was. I seen some cats singing at the trash can when he walked in.
Wow. Oh wow.
But Artest, another person. He was on the Rockets. He looked over there and saw, like, damn, this nigga Kobe is the truth for real.
They got into it the year before.
I'm coming over here with him. This a real beast.
Yeah.
I'm coming over here with him.
Everybody come over there. Matt Boyne, he's gonna hit him with the ball. He came over there.
He showed his eye.
Kobe's like, nah.
You have to call these niggas and tell them, hey, I need you.
All right, so Street A. Smith, you have a fan, Marco Polo. You know him?
Yeah, that's my guy.
He's like my boy Street A. And then he agreed with you in regards to Kobe. Said he never played for another team. Then he says Ray Allen and Kyrie say LeBron.
Yes. Yes. That's 100% correct. And Kyrie don't get no credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
None. Everybody talk about the block shot.
The reason Kyrie don't get no credit is because he went to another team and ain't do none of that.
True that, but we ain't talking about that. We talking about the finals game when he came down and iced Steph one-on-one. And
it should carry over. If you're that cold, it should carry.
It should.
Your team did better without you.
And then what LeBron do after that?
The team without LeBron.
He had a one-on-one against Steph Curry and kicked it to George Hill for the game.
Gang.
Like, man.
Because he got fouled and he knew them shots.
Oh, come on,
because he knew they weren't finna call no foul on Steph.
You're gonna have to make this shot.
They wasn't gonna call a foul for LeBron on Steph.
Kobe pulled down in the All-Star game when LeBron tried to take the ball out. Him and Melo got on like, "What you doing, man? Nah, you gonna get on the floor." He tried to take the ball. Nah, I don't want to take this shot. I'm finna sneak over.
And he not finna shoot those free throws. Not in the clutch. No, get that shit on.
I got a live feed when I was at the game, and I told somebody he gonna brick both of them. And he missed both free throws early in the season against the Hawks. Luckily, he got the ball back and dunked it back, and they won the game.
And let me let everybody know, this is not no hate on LeBron James. If you listen to what people saying right now, these are facts.
No printer.
It's a fact, man. I'm not trying to say not hating on the man at all. I'm on LeBron James. Once he put on a 23 jersey with the Lakers, I'm rocking with you, but at the same time, for his fans.
Wait a minute. Whoa, I thought you not a Lakers fan because of LeBron.
Not a Lakers
You're confusing the hell out of me.
I'm not a Lakers fan.
I thought I was
23 though.
I was confusing motherfuckers when I was on here. I'm confusing myself. Is this what it was like?
My head.
I'll tell you this. When the season start,
Brian,
one way or another.
Getting tight.
Oh, gosh.
Neck getting sweaty in the back. Like, man, what the heck going on?
Fred did this off. I don't know what I did to you, man. Oh, man.
See, I'm thinking about what Vap did to the V back in.
Oh, God. You know what? You're right, man. It's
payback is a mother.
Man.
Nah.
Hey, let me show y'all something, man. You see that? That's a Laker watch. That's what real Laker fans do. We rock our stuff on a sneak, on purpose, whatever. That's the only team that touched my body. Laker fan.
So
he a Warrior fan, but then he talking about y'all go to
right.
Nah, he a Warrior fan talking about y'all recruit players to go to teams. Boy, don't get me started. Cause all I gotta say is Kevin Durant.
I said that these new niggas is on some whole new shit.
They sure will.
The new niggas on new shit is on your body, bruh. You wearing the prime example. You the new nigga.
I told you.
You the new nigga on the block.
Listen, I'm old school. What happened with me? I signed a contract. Now they pay me. They paying me. The Lakers will stop paying me.
Lord.
If I'm a keep playing the game right now, and I'm putting up my numbers, I got the money to put up. I want to know who's going to pay me the most. I'm not going to ride with y'all if y'all not going to pay me no more. I know what's going on over there.
So in case y'all following,
I just want to be real. Ain't nobody paying this nigga because he said he bought these.
Stephen A. Smith is officially a free agent once again. He just came off his 5-year deal with the Golden State Warriors.
That's why he got this white T-shirt on so he can take the jersey off and be like, all right, I'm free.
Right.
Extension.
So look, so staying with Golden State, your thoughts on them getting D-Lo?
D-Lo, I'm gonna tell you how this, and you heard this first. D-Lo is fucking bait. We know what we doing. This shit happens.
Bait
Shit
for
happens.
what?
He bait. What do you do with bait?
Bait
You
for
put bait
what?
To get who?
You let bait get fatter. You put it in the water. You catch a big. You can put the bait out there in the water right now.
Who y'all
and
trying
you
to
gonna
get?
catch a small. You just wait.
Bait and they paid this dude $100-some million.
A lot of bets.
That ain't bait. That's the fish you caught.
Right.
Just wait.
That's the fish you caught.
Man.
Just wait.
Who threw a lamb chop in there to get a guppy? Man.
Once again,
You better hold on to that Warrior jersey because you ain't gonna see it in the NBA Finals for a while.
God, might not even see the playoffs.
once again, people, you are watching the Platform
See,
Sports Talk Show every Wednesday night right here on YouTube. Tonight it is unfiltered.
Audience.
Y'all already took it there.
I thought I was trying
I
to.
want you to say
Y'all already took it there.
Say what you just said again one more time.
Y'all might not make the playoffs. I said it last week. I'll say
Hold on.
it
See,
again.
people like this, when he say this, I say shit like this. Bet something.
Okay.
But y'all not making it to the finals. I give you the playoffs, but I don't give you deep in the playoffs. I give you first round.
I think I confirmed earlier this
One step at
show
a
that I
time.
don't bet no more.
Bet.
What's up?
I didn't know. Once we get to the playoffs, I would bet on the finals then.
Oh
It's the
damn, we gotta
playoffs
wait. We gotta wait. Jeez.
It's like what you said. You said, well, you bet we don't make it to the playoffs.
I told you I give you first round.
I would bet on that right now.
I said y'all might not. I didn't confirm.
Y'all ain't finna have
confirming.
play for the first 3
We
months of the
going.
season.
You never know with the
Ain't no
league, man.
thing.
I found out the hard way a lot of years.
Y'all not
right.
finna have Clay for the first 3-4 months of the season. And then you're gonna expect
Exactly.
him to come back.
Hey, Clay,
Nah, and you
get
know
well
that's
soon.
down off season.
We
right
ride
there.
with you. Your brother riding with you. Splash on their ass one more time. We not worried about that, man.
Man, Clay shooting
We got
space.
3.
space
Okay,
there.
Clay gone. How many All-Stars we got now?
Two.
Two still.
Well, look,
How many players got? How many teams got two players?
one in the possible for real.
Yeah.
We got one in the reserve.
Okay.
A reserve.
We got one.
Due to
one
injury.
All-Star and a triple-double machine. We cool.
A
Who
machine.
a triple double machine?
Tripping. We do got 2. I forgot.
Yeah,
We
Draymond.
still got.
Cause Draymond ain't a triple double machine. Who the triple double
He's
machine?
not a machine.
Who the triple double
capable of
machine? Stephen
getting
A.
one.
Smith.
I mean,
Who the machine?
most of the times he don't get
Most.
Hold on, wait a minute. Who in the Faduck is a triple double machine on the Golden State
Might
Warriors?
get 10 points.
Who the triple double machine on the Golden State Warriors? Oh, please tell me.
Got to know.
Who is it?
10 rebounds and 10 assists in the first half.
Okay, that's 2. That's a
Draymond?
double double.
In the first half?
In the first half.
That's
lot of
a
times.
double
He did it
double.
A lot of times.
That's
this playoff.
a double
guarantee you
double.
if you do that by
He'll
halftime,
leave
you got
with
1
8
point.
points max. So I'm trying to figure out who is the triple double machine.
He don't need to keep scoring if he gonna.
You
keep
just
kicking
said
this
triple
shit.
double machine, nigga. I'm trying to figure out who is it.
Who had the most triple doubles in the playoffs last year?
Who did it?
I don't even fucking have to look at that shit, and I know who had it. I don't have to look at it.
Who had the most triple doubles in the playoffs last year?
Please don't
Is
be
it
right.
the same dude who called a timeout without no timeouts and called a tech?
Chris Webber 2.0.
Hey,
Chris Webber was like, nigga, what is you
Once
doing?
you-
I was like, yes.
Once you-
I told you. If you stressed on it.
Timeout!
hey, in 5 years.
Steph was looking like, what you doing?
Hold on, let me ask you this: who you been rooting for the last 5 years?
The Bulls, bruh.
How many times have the Bulls made the playoffs?
Man, I don't care. We 6-0.
Exactly.
We undefeated in the
Exactly.
finals. We undefeated in the finals. I don't care.
Exactly.
We undefeated in the finals. I don't care.
They haven't made the
Who undefeated in the
Y'all never
finals?
made
much
it past
they
the
had
ball
to
drop.
on you?
Once 2000 hit, it was like, y'all really died.
Hey,
Like,
chill.
see y'all.
When they said the world was going to end like that, they was talking about the Bulls.
Hey, chill.
Talking about us.
Hey, chill.
That's the thing.
Man, who your team, Smooth?
You're a Laker. He just told you. Oh, you tomorrow.
No, me.
Who your team, Smooth?
I don't have.
I'm
no,
about saying
I
all
don't
my
have no-
time
no-
of being
no
on this
fake
show, I ain't
team.
never figured this out.
Nah.
You ain't got to say
Since I knew him,
just like him.
since I knew him, I knew that he was rocking with LeBron
Right.
James too.
Right.
That's what I remember.
Right.
Rocking with LeBron.
He tired of him changing clothes, man.
That's exactly
right.
That's
That's why.
He's
That's
LeBron
why I don't buy
He's
jerseys.
LeBron James.
Hey, man, mark this
Hey,
right
man.
now.
That's why I
LeBron
buy
is
jerseys.
wearing number 6 in L.A. 6 Bron is a bad man. He killed people. He killed Jason Terry.
6 Bron disappeared against Dallas.
You
Yeah.
got some milk?
Yeah.
Need some milk?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Need some milk?
He got good
Six
airband.
Bron showed up after that.
Yeah, he did. He got good airband.
That's when 6 Bron killed a man, got 2 rings, killed another one.
6 Bron let Sean Marion off.
And LeBron. What was that? The video by Tarico. LeBron. Whoa. On Jason Terry.
Yeah, he was like Chalmers, Cole, James,
Yeah, that's it. James.
and a technical foul.
Man. Y'all, you got to get a tech after that.
He killed Jason Terry. He jumped over a bull. I was mad about it, but at the same time, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump clean over the dude. And then looked at him like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. John Lucas.
Right. That's
Man.
what it was.
Yeah.
That boy got released.
He had to turn around and look like somebody was there.
Somebody
So-
was, oh, dang.
Going back to the Lakers now. If Kawhi does join, will this still be LeBron's team?
Fuck no. It's over with. It's over with.
Nah, bro, that's still.
Just from
ain't
an
nobody's team,
advertisement
man.
standpoint, it is. But realistically, like, come on, man. If when it come down to the clutch, who they gonna get the ball to? LeBron James, or he gonna pass the ball? He gonna be like the point guard to pass it. He not gonna take the
I
shot.
mean, number one, he is like a point forward.
He gonna take. That's what I'm saying. He gonna go in assist mode at the end of any fucking game they need. And either AD or fucking Kawhi gonna take the shot, or another role player, but he gonna pass the ball.
Do you feel that AD can handle the pressure of being a Laker?
I just feel like they can stack the team. It'll be good for them, but they not gonna win. LeBron James, dog, like I said, like I like the Lakers, but it was like a cancer just came. And not because of LeBron. His fans, man. His fans is like
I
delusional.
just want everybody to pay attention. In a Laker team where Lonzo and LeVar Ball on the motherfucker, the cancer was LeBron? Okay.
Yeah.
I guarantee
You'll
y'all got rid of the
You'll
true
see.
cancer in LeVar Ball by getting rid of
Hey
his
man,
son.
like somebody quoted last
think
week,
that
they was
they-
like the Lakers literally cut their balls off to get Anthony Davis.
Shaq said
Listen,
that.
I think the motherfucker throw LeBron into defense.
Yeah, no, that was
Like,
crazy.
threw him into
yeah,
the defense.
yeah, that was crazy. I seen that twice last year.
Like, come on, man.
There were-
God,
there
don't
were-
get me
there were
wrong.
times
He not
last
no bum.
year-
He not
Because
no
LeBron
bum.
There were
was sitting
times
there
last
thinking
year
to
he was
himself,
not engaged.
He not no bum.
You want to get, you want to engage.
wasn't
And then,
engaged.
like I
LeBron,
said, you
LeBron
gotta
was sitting there
take-
thinking to himself,
You got to take into consideration. This
That's what
ain't
I'm
ain't no cop out for LeBron fans or LeBron himself. Like I said, I'm just a fair fan. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, LeBron been what 8, 9
Eight straight finals. And
He's
that's exactly
34
what I
years
said.
old.
Every time he
So-
went to the finals, put him in the West.
He should have gotten the West.
He
look.
fucking won't make the playoffs.
Yup.
And that's what happened.
That's
Then
what's
all I
always
heard
been the
was, oh
stipulation.
man, he got hurt.
He did get hurt because
Okay.
when he didn't get
Okay.
hold on. Let's
I
talk
don't
about the
give a
game that
fuck.
got hurt. He
Klay
dubbed your
got-
dubs.
Klay Thompson just got hurt.
Yeah, they was losing when LeBron got hurt.
No, they was not when LeBron got
I
hurt.
mean,
They
it was a
dubbed the
game.
dubs.
It was a game though. When LeBron got hurt, that second half they took off after that.
No, bro, man. The Lakers was on their ass the whole game. It was a
whole point
Christmas
is this.
miracle.
Yeah.
Put him in the fucking West. He won't make the playoffs.
Put him in the West. The dude was finna make the playoffs until he tore his nuts.
It was too early in the season to tell. That was
How much is the
December.
fifth?
It was too early for him to tear his nuts.
No, it was too early to say they was going. They was in fourth at the
For him to
time.
tear his nuts. Everything just happened wrong. God damn, nuts.
I ripped my sack.
I'm a scrotum.
Put him in the West.
We put him in the West, bro.
He didn't make the playoffs.
Because he tore his nuts and the team plummeted. Because he was with
That's how
all
the West is.
he was with all young bucks.
The West will tear your ass
The West will tear your nuts
ass
off. Let it go down in history.
Man, tear your a new nut sack then.
Man,
No playoffs.
He ain't tearing his nuts
Not
twice.
the finals. This man went to the finals 8 straight years.
And then he tore his nuts.
Okay, let me say this. When he came back, right, and this is a stat I saw, him and Kobe Bryant at the same time, the Lakers had the same record type shit. That's when Kobe tore his Achilles. But guess what happened? With the same weak-ass Dwight Howard and Nash, they made the playoffs to play the Spurs. Yeah, that happened. Facts.
When Kobe tore his Achilles,
Yeah.
if we really want to talk about it, that was the end of his career right there. Because what happened every season after? Injury. That boy was iced up like Omaha Steaks going cross country.
His whole career and
Yeah.
still played.
His shoulder
That
was
shit
bad
don't
since the
mean nothing.
Minnesota series.
That shit don't mean
he
nothing.
popped
He
his knee.
Y'all talking about a shoulder. A
shoot with?
shoulder.
A shoulder, yeah.
What do you get down the court with, bro? What you think? You just go hover across
What
the
is
dead
Kobe
shoot?
considered? What would you call Kobe? A shooter.
Man.
And you don't shoot
A high volume
you shoot with
shooter.
your
So
shoulders,
you got a
your
shoulder
hands.
problem. That is a problem.
Man. What was the problem? Was it evident?
Yes.
Hey, listen.
He
Let me say this.
he used to ice his shoulder after every game. He got diagnosed with it a couple times. He's supposed to got surgery twice. He rejected it so he could play the next season.
But what'd he do with that shoulder problem? What'd he do?
He went out with.
What'd he do?
He went
out with like
What'd he get? A
63
couple
points.
championships?
Yeah.
What'd he do with his Achilles?
He went out with
When
63
the fuck
points.
that?
How old was he?
It don't
That
matter.
do matter. That's what
It really
Father
don't.
Time is
Hey, how many
undefeated.
points did he go out with?
You really want to talk about that?
I don't.
Because
I know.
Because it was a high point, but low percentage.
I don't.
That boy was shooting
Look, I know
everything. That boy was.
It ain't like it was.
Hey, hold on.
He was 22
Hold
for 60.
But he was 4 for 4 in the clutch. When there was a minute and 30 left, he was 4, and he made both free throws. It ain't about how you get there, it's what you do when you get there.
It ain't about how you start. It's how you finish.
That's how you finish. You can swing and miss 1,000 times, but if one land, you win the fight. That's how he went out. That's how I'm gonna remember Kobe.
Oh, man.
I don't look at the stats.
Man, this is an incredible show. Almost an hour in, y'all. Incredible show. I love it.
We made it past the second set.
No, we haven't, and we have so much more to go.
Oh, man.
So much more to go.
Right.
So let's go ahead and go to Stan's favorite player, KD.
Oh, God.
Goes to Brooklyn and joins Kyrie, and he has left
Stan
the building.
is going to walk his dog.
So, good move for him. What?
KD.
Yeah.
Ain't no such thing as a good move for him. First of all,
I
he's too
mean,
sensitive.
KD, that's my guy too. So I feel what he doing.
Oh, let's talk about your guy.
He doing something that's cool. He already knows.
KD doing the same thing he been doing since he left OKC. He trying to gain respect.
Yeah, that's all wrong with him.
About arguing.
He worried too much about other
He
people.
fucked up, but at the same time, yeah,
He
fucked
worried
up
too
on
much
that
about
note.
other people.
He fucked
Yeah.
up on that note. But at the same time, it's just more like you said, he think about what everybody else thinks, so he feel like, let me get my own team. Like,
No. I'm not talking about outside people. He worried about opinions from the people he play with. From the moment that Draymond told him,
Yep.
we don't need you.
Yep.
That was it.
Yeah.
He was like, I felt
He got in his fifi.
He pulled a Drake and got in his feelings
KD
and was
just
like,
had that
BG, do you love
On
me?
their welfare
Hey,
fees.
y'all, check this out.
Did he get announced?
Hold on. Check this out.
The video.
Curry. They're cool with one another. It's impossible to dislike Steph Curry. He's one of the nicest guys in the world. And you know, he's got love for KD. But KD knew that he would never be Steph Curry in Golden State. Steph Curry could do no wrong. He was the golden boy. Concessions that are made, things that are, you know, just ignored, whatever. Not that Steph Curry did anything wrong. But Kevin Durant knew that the star treatment that Steph Curry received, he definitely did not think that was reserved for him. One of the other things that hasn't been talked about, Kevin Durant did not have the greatest relationship with Steve Kerr. He wasn't too fond of Steve Kerr at all. I don't know the particulars, but I do know that, okay? The team was a team. Kevin Durant was a part of the team, but he was his own man, very independent. People didn't know too much about him. He pretty much ISO'd himself. his relationship with Steph Curry. They're cool
Yeah,
with
so
Steph
that's
Curry.
one thing in regards to Kevin Durant. And then,
So you ain't like the coach?
right,
This nigga.
right.
Man.
Now,
KD ain't never happy.
Now this
Man.
part here, I'm sure you're gonna clap your hands, stomp your feet, do a stand ovation in regards to the reason why you don't respect KD. Check this out.
What we have to do is go back to OKC when he left. One of the things that has never been talked about was what transpired and why the friction between him and Russ existed. It wasn't because Kevin Durant left. It was how he handled it. According to what I have been told, the night before Kevin Durant flew to the Hamptons and the other four dudes, Iguodala, Draymond, Steph, and Clay met with him, Kevin Durant had dinner with Russell Westbrook, Nick Collison, I think Royal Ivy, but I'm not sure. And literally looked Russell Westbrook in the face and told him, I'm not leaving. I'm staying. And then
The night before.
went to the Hamptons and announced that he was going to Golden State. And when that happened, he didn't pick up the phone thereafter and call Russell Westbrook. He texted him. Never even called. And so that's
Let
what,
me make sure I get this straight. So he went and met with them, looked them in the
in
eye.
L.A.,
His Thunder teammates looked
In
them
LA.
in the eye and said, "I'm staying."
I'm staying.
I have a
And then
question
got-
about that too.
And then left for the Hamptons.
And then told them
And then
he's
decided to
gonna
go
run
to
with
Golden
them.
State. And then text Russell Westbrook.
So yeah,
Toxic relationship.
Stan, your thoughts right there. The floor is. Wait, real quick. We have Ms. Brewer on the line. Well, on the comment, she says if Golden State don't make the playoff next year, do they get a pass?
No. Because they made it without, damn, what's his name? They did it without KD.
Ms. Brewer.
Twice.
Listen, it's not even
T.
a question. The playoffs. We talking about playoffs. Playoffs.
They did it
What
twice.
up,
without-
T?
They did it twice without KD, man.
Then Marco
It's a chemistry that they got. They not just playing
Marco
off of-
Polo says they said KD he couldn't play with Russ. Seemed like he can't play with anybody.
He can play on Instagram.
Man,
Right.
he can play on these
Hall of
burgers.
Fame on
He
there.
can play on these
Burner
burner
accounts, yeah,
twins.
he a Hall of Fame on
So
there.
once again, Stan, the floor is yours.
That's. I feel like Riley writing that letter to Santa. That's a bitch move, bro.
Man.
Wow. You gonna look them in their face and lie? The little respect that I have for you from coming back for game 5,
Oh.
gone. You gonna do them like that? The NBA, all the players said. The
That's
NBA
why he's
is
so sensitive.
But what happened is, all right, so I saw this video where y'all remember that night 2 years ago, opening game, Celtics,
Yeah. Gordon
Cavaliers,
Hayward,
Gordon.
Yeah.
Lord, they had a video of KD watching it and his reaction, and then he was in his car like, "Yeah, the NBA is a fraternity, man. So we praying for him." You gonna say that, but then pull that? You gonna pull this and say that? You gonna look your brothers in the eye, tell them you not leaving, and then shake
All right, let me say something. Can I
to
say
the Warriors? To the Warriors, the team that you was up 3-1.
And it was your fault.
3-1, and it was your fault. It was on Russ too. So it's
Yeah,
both of
it
y'all.
was, yeah.
It was on both of y'all. Both of y'all froze up. And then not only do you lose the series, but you leave and go to the team that beat you. That's been my main issue with dude from jump, because there was no integrity in that. But now I hear this, there's no integrity, period. Your mama raised a little snake. That's why they use the snake emoji for you. It fits.
Yeah.
It's not because you the mamba. It's because you a little snake ass bitch.
Yeah.
there's only one Mamba, so you can rephrase that anyway.
A mamba is a type of snake.
That's
Read a book.
There's only one Mamba.
Damn it, a mamba is a type of snake.
only one
It's
mamba,
multiple
and it's
mambas.
black.
Oh my god.
There's only
white
one
Mamba.
Mamba and it's black.
Brian Scalabrine.
Brian Scalabrine. He did that when he was with the Bulls wearing number 24. I just want people to know that.
Oh, you
I just
done?
want people to know that. I just want to hear what you got to say to
I'ma tell you
defend
like
this
this.
classless action.
It's not a defendant, but I'm gonna tell you like this.
What's up?
If me and you work together right now, and I'm telling you, I like this job, man. And we ain't gotta do no hard work. We in here every day. They paying us cool. Everything cool. Man, I got an interview tomorrow. I ain't fuck with them, dog. And this is just to say, if this the way it happened, and I go to the interview the next day, and I see some more people that I know from back when I was in school, and they finna pay me better. Everything look better than what I was just in. You know what? I'm gone.
Who the hell KD know back from school? That boy was in Texas.
I can understand.
That was in Davidson.
I can respect what he just said. But if you work for Coke,
if they telling me,
and then you go to Pepsi, because Pepsi doing better than Coke, then you a snake.
And oh hell no.
You a snake.
If they gonna pay me,
if you want about the money, he's on the same contract.
If you going from Denver to Atlanta, if we want to be real, because that's what the bases are.
Exactly.
That's
a ring is value, right?
But okay,
is it ring value?
He had a chance to do
it.
You
saying he got paid more in Golden State than he did in OKC.
He had a chance to meet up with LeBron one more time.
We said I thought you was a money guy, Cash. You said the money.
He didn't take a pay cut.
Okay,
then when LeBron James went to the Heat, he wasn't close to being the highest paid player in the league. He was all the way down. All of them that's something I wouldn't do. I want to go for another thing. Just to take low pay to try to win, and then don't win.
And then another thing, you brought up LeBron. At least when LeBron went, he stayed all the years on his contract.
He lost.
He stayed all the years on his contract.
And lost.
Only person you could compare to KD is Ray Allen.
Didn't work.
Only person you compare to KD is Ray Allen. Ray Allen did that too. And that's why none of them mess with him. That's why all the time they link up, this and that. Ray Allen, you can't even come on inside the NBA.
He not invited.
I bet you before Boston, KG, Paul Pierce, Rondo, none of them wasn't fucking with Ray Allen then. We worked together.
Nah, they was with him, but it's the way he left.
Yeah, the way he left.
It's the way he left.
Ray Allen pulled the KD.
These guys,
KD did, yeah.
But
did Ray Allen win when he went?
It wasn't the same.
Did he win when he went?
Okay, look at your sacrifice.
He won.
Now you in ISO mode.
I don't listen. It's
KD can't never go back.
A lot of people that I work with that I can.
KD can't never. And that was public.
But
so everybody can see that. Oh, that boy getting booed in OKC for
Golden State.
He's not getting his number retired.
They already said it.
I said
they try to pull on it now because they try to stab him in the back now.
No, I said that OKC he not getting his number retired.
Okay, my bad.
And the Golden State situation is as long as that dude is GM, GMs get fired every day. Every day. I guarantee you. With them not going to the playoffs next year.
They just came public early talking they ain't like his timing on the free agency thing.
Yeah.
They finna pull on that, I'm telling you.
They finna pull on that. KD burning bridges.
Golden State
KD about to be, KD and Kyrie good together. Because Kyrie did the same shit. You remember that? Yeah. Kyrie was like, and if you'll have me, I'll resign next year.
Yeah.
Right. Later on in the season. Oh, this is shit.
It's a business, man.
It is.
That game's fucking cut.
If it's a business.
He didn't know nothing about what's going on. You got to go.
I feel so bad for Isaiah Thomas because.
Why would Anthony Davis daddy say, I don't want my son playing with them?
Right. That was the dirtiest move.
Yeah. I mean, but look, going back to Isaiah Thomas real quick. He was pretty much maybe a month or two away from possibly getting a max deal. And now the last 3 years, you're going to 3 different teams.
It's a business.
Can't even play. Yeah. Ain't even getting close. Off the playoff roster. Ain't even getting close to what you should have been getting with Boston. And now you're with the Wizards.
So that's why right now, these players, that's what you see them doing. They using the team like they supposed to. Yep. They getting the ring and they still getting millions of dollars to play. My chances of winning way much better with Golden State than it is with Thunder right now. I'm rolling with y'all. Y'all won 73 games.
And that's the only thing that worried me about Kawhi because he the king of that load management stuff. And his load management showed people why he did it when he went to Toronto, got healthy, won a championship. That's why I'm worried about Kawhi, LeBron, and Anthony Davis all in the same. Them the kings of the load management. Like, are y'all going to ever play together?
Hey, listen, Kawhi Leonard would take over the Lakers team. It'd be his team.
Well, for how many games, though? Because he might only play like 59 games.
When the playoffs come, it's going to be his team.
Man, hold on.
But we got to
LeBron James will have no problem handing him his team that he just had.
He better not.
He would have no problem
handing him. He better not.
Now, go back. If Kobe Bryant was on that team, Kawhi Leonard would be the second player on that motherfucker. Maybe the third.
Who trained Kawhi?
I'm not a Kawhi.
The last two people that Kobe spent the summer with, Kawhi and Giannis.
And look what both of them did.
Who spent the summer with LeBron? Bronny
James.
Real quick, we have DJ Big Boss on here. He says, "What up, though, champs?" He says, "Is KD a better player on the court after playing with Golden State?"
I don't even know how to answer that one.
Yeah,
man.
that's a hard.
That's a good question.
He's always had that hierarchy shot.
I mean, he a good player regardless, man. Dude, the scoring.
Of course, everybody look good when you with Golden State.
But
Like he was scoring champion before he got to Golden State. So the answer is no, based off of that, because he ain't won it since he
better.
been there.
Yeah, I don't know. This Achilles gonna be tough, man.
Yeah,
that's gonna be tough. So I don't know, man.
That's the same.
I don't say no,
with.
but I don't wish that on nobody, man. So I don't know.
I don't wish that.
I mean, but
I
you got to factor in that he did win 2 Finals MVPs.
Right, he
You know, he was
Okay,
He was.
we talked about
We
this.
did. We did.
He won the Finals MVP because Steph don't never show up in the
Don't
finals.
ever show up in the
Steph
finals.
be ass.
Boy.
And then Clay just go unnoticed. Clay just be out here balling and don't nobody give Clay no credit.
Clay just showed you if he wouldn't have got hurt right now, just like how y'all saying with Steph, he come to play, but when it's really down to crunch time, he the one who come up missing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think that about Clay, like, damn, Clay be fucking up, but
No, Clay be coming to play.
Clay don't get the chance. He don't get the opportunity most of the time.
Clay got the kill. He got more to kill in him than Steph anytime.
Yeah, because Clay gonna
Steph
lock you
ball.
down. First of all, Clay gonna lock you down on the other end when it counts.
You got to
He
think
don't
about
get
it.
But he
Clay
don't
got
get the
that killer because he even though they say they're the Splash Brothers, he low key living the Steph shadow because everybody be like,
Always.
everything's Steph Curry, Chef Curry, Aisha.
That's why
all
I like
that
that
stuff.
sit down they had with Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas, because Joe Dumars the same way. He a Hall of Famer, all-time player, but he always gonna be underappreciated because of Isaiah Thomas.
Yep.
Hey, look, a few more points here. DJ Big Boss, J. Mo Jones. He says, why y'all on KD's head, but y'all keep giving LeBron
ain't got no pass. LeBron ain't got no pass. We've been on LeBron for like 2. You must have just logged in.
You must have just tuned in.
Right.
Because
LeBron gets no
what we
pass.
just heard.
Yeah, dog.
Hold on, let me catch you up to speed. So KD had a meeting with his OKC teammates, specifically Russ and Nick Collins.
Allegedly.
And Royale Ogden.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
No disrespect, but nigga. And
They
then
ain't got no footage of that. Ain't no footage of it.
That's hearsay.
what the high?
So we heard
that's hearsay.
KD did these things he finna tell you.
What high sedity ass restaurant got cameras?
First of all, did KD say he didn't do it?
Mm.
It's true. All right, go ahead.
What did LeBron James do? He put up a whole fucking show.
Nah,
made a
LeBron,
whole show.
yeah, he made it. He's trying to make
He
that
didn't
little
tell
big ass
nobody what
apology,
he
but
finna
yeah,
do.
nah.
But he left. He told 2 players that he finna do it with.
Hey man.
What is that? Is that
okay,
That's
okay.
a python.
Since you watched the show.
Garden snake.
How?
It's a snake.
Okay.
But it is not a mamba. It is not a mamba.
You know what?
not a mamba.
We finna put this shit to rest once and for all.
Good luck.
LeBron went to a team that he did not lose against. They came together with a common goal to beat one team.
What team?
And they did. The Celtics.
I'm talking about what team did he like
He went to the Heat as a common goal. He ain't never lose to the Heat in the playoffs.
in the draft though? Is like the top 7 is the lottery picks, right? So really
Top 8.
Okay, the top 8 is lottery
Where's the
picks
top
then.
10?
I think it's top
Out
10 or
of
10.
the top lottery picks, okay, 5 of them, let's say the top 5. That was real good. How many of the top 5 did he join in his class?
One.
2 others, 3. He got Bosh,
Bosh.
and then Dwight
And
Howard.
Wade, come on, man. They got the
Okay,
greatest
so that's
player
2.
ever after
They
Steph
was the
Curry.
first 5 picks.
You can't even name the other 2 players because they trash probably. We talking about D-Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. 3 of the top 5.
And they all was in the
What?
Eastern Conference at the same time.
Wait a minute.
What
Wasn't
you
Chris
talking
Paul and
about?
Melo in that same class too?
Yeah,
So there's 2.
Okay, that's 1.
That's 2.
that's the Banana Boat boys. He's still in Kuzma.
The Banana Boat Boys.
He's still working.
That's the 5 out of the 10.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. If you could have got with any of them, you could take 2 of them out and put 2 of them in. They still gonna be the top.
They was at the top of their game.
Yeah, the
going
prime,
head
the
up.
primes.
That's what I'm saying. Him and Wade was owning the East. It was either the Heat or the Cavs going back and forth.
Like, what
Orlando
you
was
mean?
tough too.
Yeah,
then, though.
yeah.
But-
Orlando was
Facts,
tough.
facts.
Y'all doubled up. Y'all doubled down on an aging superstar team. You can't really say that Boston was a dynasty. They won 1 title. They ain't like Golden State. Golden
Right.
State
Boston
been
had
there.
Rondo. Who knew Rondo before he clowned?
Yeah, he was at Kentucky.
Paul
One
Pierce
that,
probably
yeah.
played 15 plus years. KG, all them players
Kendrick
was at the
Perkins,
end.
yeah, all them.
We don't kill him.
No, I'm laughing at this comment because I'm looking at the comments now. Called that boy LeBroke James. Damn.
Right.
That's a good name.
Marco Polo says KD, he always runs from adversity.
KD run from people that
Everything.
don't praise him. You remember that? What was it? The preseason. 2-time finals champion, 2 times final MVP, and you worried about not winning defensive player of the year?
And his Fifi.
Right.
You and your Fifi's about defensive player of the year.
The GOAT.
Who was defensive player of the year? Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert don't want them shits. He'd rather have 2 rings than 2 defensive players of the year.
He was crying because of that. Right.
Still ain't made it.
Still ain't made it.
But he defensive player of the year. You want to switch spots with him, KD?
Nope.
So shut.
He played a little defense this year. That was cute. You're not defensive player of the year. Stop playing.
No, J-Mo, they've been on
Your
LeBron.
teammate played
been
better
on
defense than you.
Yeah, we've been on LeBron here. But I
all
guarantee
right.
you, LeBron ain't ever pulled no stuff like that.
And Talanya, Miss Brewer, the one that's saying that she a diehard LeBron fan.
Because think about it. LeBron to this day regrets the decision. He said it. He was like, if I could have, I'd do it different.
Yeah, because, I mean, you did all that for what? Like, first of all, the signs was there. Y'all was all up over each other. Y'all sitting on the bench together, all-star game, doing all this stuff. Then you do an interview for no reason, tell everybody you think number 23 is supposed to be retired. Because should nobody wear that number because it's a Jordan number, whatever. You already played. The only other team besides the Chicago Bulls that had number 23 retired was Miami.
Mm-hmm. Who they
That was in
retired
February.
DJ Big Boss. I never been pro KD, but I totally respect his game.
That's how everybody feel. I respect his game. He just soft.
Hey, DJ, let me tell you this. That's exactly how I feel about LeBron James. I don't want to disrespect him because he got a little game, but he's not what y'all think he is. He top 5 for sure.
What you mean?
I don't even have a problem with LeBron.
Not close to being the greatest.
I don't got no problem with LeBron.
It's his fan base.
He ain't never had no issue outside the league.
Exactly.
In the league.
Oh, yeah, off the court. You can't find no better person.
Can't find no dirt on that brother.
None.
16, finna be 17 years. Ain't never stepped out on his wife. Nothing.
LeBron fan base where he walking on water right now. And that's the most
You
irritating
can't find
part
no. You
about
can't
it.
even find
Hey,
no
what
better.
you
This
got
house-
something to do?
that nigga got grass.
Black men don't what?
The black man don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
So you
Carmelo is a Puerto Rican.
And Kobe part German.
What did Kobe do?
Kobe is Italian.
Kobe Italian.
Kobe spent all his years
Kobe
in
do?
Italy. You don't know
Black
that.
Italian.
What did he do?
And everything in that
He was confused.
Everything in that
Italian.
room is a legend.
He speak fluent Italian. He doesn't
Fluent.
That don't count, man.
Fluent Italian.
Yes.
I don't even speak it.
Man, he the orange
I
dress.
don't speak it, period.
So, just to recap, y'all, this is the Platform Sports Talk Show. We are the premier sports talk show on a Wednesday night.
Word.
It is yours truly, Smooth. We have Stan right
Stan,
here.
baby.
Normally, Sadal will be here, but every
Shout out
first
to Sadal.
right, every first Wednesday of the week, he won't be here. We got Brian Baker. We got
Hold it
Street
down for him.
A.
Yes, sir.
Smith. What a great
I think
show,
it's safe
man.
to say every first Wednesday of the month is just going to be an unfiltered show.
Right, pretty much.
Right.
Pretty much, but
One a month.
we do hope that
You
you
two
all
ain't pulled us yet. Thank you for being so
Understand.
Right.
understanding. And
But we do hope that you all are enjoying this show. Make sure y'all share this video with y'all peoples right now so we can get from 8 people to 28 to 38 to 48. We want to get everybody
Thank you, Marco. Black man don't
on
cheat.
this thing.
Yeah.
Man, so just off of all the moves
Got to the sad
exactly.
fights again.
Man.
out of all the moves that has happened so far, who has won free agency at this moment?
The Nets.
Kawhi to say.
Well, no,
Man.
they won yet. They got to get Kawhi to win. But yeah, the Nets the one.
The Nets looking solid right now, even though one player ain't gonna be there until maybe the later part of the season, if you're lucky.
But they joined the ready-made team.
They did.
So that's the thing. Like, you not taking no losses. You actually upgrading a little bit. And Utah, the sneaky team. Utah
Yeah,
right behind them.
They stacked.
They right behind them.
So your girl Miss Brewer says my biggest critique on LeBron is that he gets scared to go to the hole when there's 2 minutes left in the fourth
Crazy.
quarter. If he had that killer mentality like Mamba, and so can y'all say Durant has that killer mentality?
For sure.
Okay, you ain't gonna do it, huh?
I mean,
I'ma
one,
say
one,
yeah.
one
I'ma
MVP
say
he
yeah.
got, he did shoot from like 30.
He balled out. Like I said,
Bust LeBron
yeah.
James
He got
ass
in him, dog.
in Cleveland to go ahead and get them on out of there.
In Cleveland.
You got a broom here? Yeah, that type of shit.
And you talk to the sideline the whole time. Let them know. It's going down.
I love his expression.
He will never get it from me. Never. Ever.
Sweep it.
So yeah,
I don't
so
give a damn if he wins 7 championships. He ain't never getting it from me.
Vacuum
Never.
out of her.
all right. So once again,
It's gonna
y'all
take him 7 teams to get 7 championships.
y'all have Brooklyn winning at this moment. The free agency
agency.
battle.
Yeah.
I like what Utah Jazz is doing
That's
though
what I'm
too.
saying, man.
Utah Jazz, they just got.
Oh yeah, Philly's stacking up too because they got they
it's
signed
all right.
Al Horford.
Horford. Yeah, they re-signed Tobias.
That's gonna be good for
They
Joel
working on
Embiid,
getting
though.
Ben Simmons an extension.
Oh no, they got him that max.
Yeah, they got it already.
Yup.
Okay, and then they got Josh Richardson. He underrated to me.
I don't know how much of a max that was, but it was nice. 170 mil.
It's 170.
Thoughts-
Somebody that ain't hit a 3-pointer their whole career.
Ever.
Thoughts on
That's what we need to be working on this offseason.
Man.
thoughts
Perimeter shots.
on the Pelicans getting JJ Redick and then also getting neighbors from Utah Jazz.
Pelicans still
Favors.
I mean favors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like neighbors. The credit union.
Sorry. My bad. I'm tripping. Yeah, favors from Utah.
Man.
They
Look, what was that meme? Lonzo the Zion, bang!
Right.
New Orleans cuts it to 27 in the third quarter. Still.
Oh, what were your thoughts? Now, word is that the Grizzlies are going to pay out Andre Iguodala's contract, and he may go to the Lakers. Thoughts on that?
Ooh.
It's cool for
He
us.
chasing it. He chasing it.
Iggy need to shut the hell up.
He
Cause
chasing.
The ring.
Cause Iggy wrote
got
that.
enough, yeah.
Bro, cause look, Iggy wrote that book.
Iggy like a.
Oh, he knew he was
Robert
gone.
Earl.
He knew he was gone. You come on with that stuff like that. You
Especially
already,
after what he said on the
he knew he
Breakfast
was
Club.
gone. Yeah, he knew he was
Breakfast
gone.
Club. What's funny is
Right.
Iggy got more rings than KD. That's what's funny.
Yeah. Damn, man, look. That dude knew he was gone, dog. Straight up. So, Iggy gonna be cool with us, though, man.
It's the
He good with
it's
whoever he
the
goes to.
first door to your right when you hit that first left. Yeah. So
Like that left right here.
right. All right. I'm like, what the?
Like, like what you talking about? Hold on.
I was like, man, I gotta pause again 2 weeks in a row.
So the Bucks are gonna have both Lopez brothers,
Yeah, I saw that.
Robin
They
and
gotta be
Brooke.
the first twins on the same team.
Robinson to the. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. I'm gonna save it for my idiot of the week. Let's see who else. What else going on here, real
Look,
quick?
if I want to look up all the moves, I'm just going to go to Woj's.
Yeah, Woe's got everything.
DeMar Carroll.
2 new posts. What happened?
DeMar Carroll goes to the Spurs. Solid
DeMar
move.
Carroll?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
solid move
he's
right
straight,
there.
Yeah, he fit in with them too.
Dame Lillard got extension,
Yeah, I saw that.
but like I said on Facebook, I don't see Portland getting the ring at all.
It depends, man. Like
I
you
don't
was
see
talking about Boogie earlier, man. They get him. They got Whiteside. They re-signed Hood. You know, you got Nurkic coming back.
You got to think about it. The same thing that Portland. Okay, when you look at Toronto, they had a strong 5. They had a strong center. Golden State, they never faced nothing like that.
Yeah.
They got Whiteside, and plus Nurkic was out. When Nurkic come back,
That's what I'm saying.
that's a solid 5. Golden State wouldn't have made it past that, man.
It just remained to be seen if an actual twin tower team.
Golden
can
State
survive
wouldn't have
this
made it
era.
past Denver if I want to be 100.
Right.
If Denver would have made it, nah.
Nah.
Ricky Rubio goes to the Suns.
Saw that. Suns trying to creep up too.
Yeah, because and today they made the trade to give away Josh Johnson to somebody else for Kyle Korver,
Yep.
but Kyle Korver may be getting a
Veteran.
buyout.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle Korver getting bought out.
But Ricky Rubio going to the Suns, that could be interesting.
Little
And then they
stability.
got Devin Booker already. You got DeAndre Ayton. That team could be scary years down the line.
Yep. They I don't think they're gonna get Kelly Oubre back, but they
The Suns are gonna waive Korver. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
So
The Hornets they said bye bye to Kemba as he went to Boston.
Right.
Thoughts on that move? Him going to Boston?
But it's the words he said after that. He was like, "Man, I got Charlotte everything I had." I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
he did though. It ain't like he
pretty much did.
I
He
mean,
got
the
him
dude
everything
carried
in,
them, man, by himself. Like you really could say he did it by himself.
Yep.
And now the Hornets have Terry Rozier for 3
That's a
years.
good move for him.
The Hornets.
Yeah.
Terry was supposed to go to the damn Bulls.
Right.
All my Bulls got was Saturansky.
The
What is that?
Saturansky.
Saturansky.
I saw that.
Out of all the people.
That boy stunk it up in Washington. He gonna stink it up in Chicago.
Hey. Bite your tongue.
The Kings re-signed Harrison Barnes and also signed Trevor Ariza.
Yep.
D Rose going to the Pistons.
They did D Rose dirty, man. I'm sorry, dog.
D Rose
15
need to be
million,
on the
man.
championship team, man.
D Rose need to go on.
Sure, he was on one, but he didn't last past the season, past the half.
Yeah, LeBron got rid of all them.
Cause
Yeah.
the Cavs was stacked in the mud.
Right, D
And they got real
Rose,
skinny.
Isaiah
They
Thomas,
Dwayne Wade.
right,
They had
They couldn't figure out their starting
D
lineup.
Wade,
D-Wade, all them.
all of them.
Yeah,
man.
so they did have Jay
Kyle
Crowder.
Korver.
that's like a nursing home team, man. All them old ass players.
you weren't lying. The Pacers trade for Malcolm Brogdon.
That was tough. No, they signed him, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they signed him now.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah,
Porzingis signs a fight. Now you thought he wasn't gonna stay.
I did.
Okay,
Yeah, that
okay,
was me.
but yeah, he
I thought he was gonna. He said he had some issues with they organization for whatever reason.
hey, them issues left now.
Nah,
'cause he signed
he got the yeah.
5-year deal.
With
Yeah.
The Julius Randle goes to the Knicks.
The
They still that jersey.
The Knicks.
Once again,
Hey, hold up. How much did Julius Randle get again?
$63 million. A 3-year deal.
What?
3 years, $63 million
That boy making $21 million a season.
for playing for the Knicks.
Oh God. Yeah, he up there in that finesse game too.
Al Horford, 4-year, $109 million deal with
That's
Philly.
gonna be good for Joel Embiid, man.
Yep.
A
Yeah.
veteran
Philly
big
probably
guy
gonna
to
be the
live
best
up to.
defensive team I heard.
Of course, Klay Thompson stays with Golden State. I also like the move that Golden State did by getting Cauley Stein.
Yeah, he cool.
Did they get it? Okay.
Yes.
They got Cauley Stein?
That's the
Yes.
kind of center they always get too.
Exactly.
Okay.
I like that move.
Yeah. I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a cool little move right there.
It ain't gonna mean
Hey,
shit.
just
But
remember
that's
what I
what I
told you. D-Lo, we're gonna let him eat. He gonna eat good. He gonna get through back out in the lake.
Just make sure he don't text nobody.
No, he gonna get through back out into the lake.
bet, yeah. Man.
Tobias
keep that boy
Harris
on
gets a
that water.
5-year, $180 million deal from the 76ers.
Yeah.
And what's the name? Ben Simmons. He's he's got the extension as well.
Yeah.
Jimmy
What's that?
Butler goes to the Heat. Thoughts on that?
He just ain't fucking with them.
Jimmy
Probably fuck
Butler
with
just
Embiid,
a
but
weird player.
the rest
to
of
me,
the rest of the Sixers
Y'all
they seem like some
motherfuckers
lames
leave me.
anyway.
Yeah, he's just controversial. He play good most of the time, but like he not that. See, these dudes get these crazy contracts right now, man. It's crazy.
It's
man.
all about chemistry. Like if you playing with some people that you look at for real, like you not no killer, man. Like how y'all talk about Simmons. Simmons not no killer.
Nah, not even close.
To be on the team with him,
Get an
Tobias
outside
Harris,
jumper.
Tobias Harris was just hooping. He wasn't playing
Ben
like no
Simmons
killer.
had 1 point in the playoffs.
Embiid played
You 6'10".
like Embiid played like he was on some killer mode, and that's who you seen Jimmy Butler like connecting with.
They should
Like
have
when it all comes
2-man
down,
game
like, you know
there.
what? I ain't fuck with them, man.
Yeah.
So
Chemistry just
DJ Big Boss, I'm glad you asked that question. He said, "What other sports we talk about?" If you look at our
Yeah, we talk about it a lot. We
yeah,
stuck on
we just
baseball.
stuck on
right,
basketball
yeah,
this
yeah,
time,
'cause a whole lot is going on over the last couple of days. So we focus on right now on the NBA and free agency. But if you look at our topic list underneath our title, you should see our rundown. We have from baseball. We have football. We talk about wrestling. If something going on with UFC or
I say
boxing,
we get this kind of
we do that.
because we had an hour and a half.
Right. But hey, great conversation.
Yeah.
We got to the other shit.
Man.
We
Yeah.
can skip bird talk. Ain't nothing but depressing shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But we talk about all sports that is hot and popping right now, and we discuss it. Tennis. We talked about women's soccer earlier.
Yeah.
So everything, man.
If they have a
Anything
bad
that's
midget
relevant.
championship, we gonna be on there too.
Exactly. If it's something to talk about, we're gonna David talk about it.
Be some ass with some badminton.
So yeah. So
Barbecue All-Star game.
as you see, a whole lot of basketball has been going on. All right.
Ball champion.
And in case you don't know, DJ Big Boss, we are from St. Louis,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
so we have a lot of St. Louis ties. Oh, hockey as well, just so you know. Our Blues did win a championship, Stanley Cup and everything. But yeah, so we are based in St.
That
Louis.
Stanley Cup on the tour, boy.
Yeah, it's going everywhere. But yeah, so right now we're about to get right into
Everybody taking drinks from it.
some baseball. Bird
Do
talk.
we have to?
Just for a minute.
Negative.
Okay.
He's stinking, and now we getting injured. Positives. It ain't none. There we go.
So
Right.
recall last week we talked about how all of a sudden, Big Boss, appreciate the love, man. See like what we doing. Hey, appreciate it. Make sure you let everybody know about this show. Goes down every Wednesday night. it goes down. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so real quick, Cardinals are looking bad, man. They had no direction. They had no leadership.
That's where it started with, like we said before.
Yeah,
we getting
leadership.
injured
Like,
out
we
here.
playing it too
Yeah.
safe, man.
All of a sudden, Matt Carpenter now he hurt.
But when I saw that, I was like, God.
And it like, where did it come from? Because one day he was out because he had a virus or some kind of flu.
Yeah.
Now he has a lower back injury.
He on low management.
It's just crazy.
Yeah. He don't want no smoke. He see where it's gonna go. He see the direction it's going to. It's get ready to start. It's midsummer. This when everybody really get hot.
Right.
This when pole position start to turn. You know what I'm saying? That first All-Star break getting ready to come up, everybody trying to get position, everything like that. That's when you know who your killers are, because this is when you got to step it up. So when you start getting hurt or having illnesses or whatever like that, this ain't the time for that, man.
Right.
Now, if he is hurt, I mean, I ain't trying to knock him or nothing like that, but it's just funny how it's happening at this particular time, though.
And now it's to a point where you cannot worry about if a guy has an $85 million contract,
Right.
if he is the face of the organization, if you're not producing, you're not playing.
Exactly.
Mike Schilt has to go ahead and make that change, like Michael Jackson, and say, you know what?
Get the man in the mirror.
Stop. You can't play right now because you ain't doing your job.
Exactly.
If you ain't doing your job, if you ain't doing what you're getting paid for, okay, we're gonna bring this guy up from AAA,
Right.
this guy from AA, whatever has to happen to get so we can get a spark on the team.
Man, that's why I wish Sadal was here right now, because Sadal is the king of this conversation when he say, that's what you supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if you got to sit down for two games and watch this boy come in and do his job and this and that, then that's what you're going to have to do. You got to shake it up. Right, you got to shake it up.
Yeah.
Y'all not going nowhere. Y'all stuck in neutral right now. You
Right.
ain't going to go forward or backwards, but at least be moving.
The Cardinals always make a splash though. Sometime during the year, they always
They
just
use, but these last couple
just
years.
hopefully that they make it towards the end versus towards closer down the middle end. Cause like last year they was looking bad. They jumped up, went on the street, got there, then like they was dead again.
That's what I'm saying.
So hopefully they can make their streak during the end where they can get hot when the
They
time
need
is
pitching,
right.
man. That's the thing. If you don't have pitching, you cannot survive. They done had so many games where they was up 2-0, 3-0, whatever, and then when it started getting late, starting pitcher, his arms started getting weird. He looking at that bullpen, ain't nobody in there.
The coach,
So now he forcing, he lobbing the ball, and then they start cracking him on. Now we down 4-3, and then now you want to sub him out, bring this other dude in, and then before you know it, it's 7-3.
Mike just
Right.
need to fire the coach. Like you said, it needs some type of sport.
Man,
That's the whole everybody, man. Please, man.
Right now, it's start from the top. Big Boss says Cardinals are in Seattle tonight. What y'all feel about them on the road right now? And check out our show from last week or 2 weeks ago. But it's to the point where
I'm tired of these niggas.
back then, when we had Pujols and everything,
Right,
it was an expectation that you knew
right.
that they were going to win.
Yeah.
Right now, we're to that point where we're like, we don't know what's going to happen because we don't know what this team is.
We don't have nobody that can save us no more.
Exactly. We don't have that.
have the
We don't
pitching, the
have
big
that.
bats,
We
the
don't have
speed,
that,
none of
that
that.
coming in intimidation factor. We lost that.
That's what I'm saying.
So right now it's kind of like who gonna step up? Paul Goldschmidt. You made a trade for him. He was one of the most elite hitters in the game.
Right.
And right now he's playing. Greg Garcia has better stats than Paul Goldschmidt right now.
That's crazy.
And Greg Garcia is a utility player with the Padres,
Right.
formerly with the Cardinals, but now with
Right.
the Padres. He has He has more doubles. He has more hits, and he has a better OPS and slugging than Paul Goldschmidt. So it's like once again,
The money don't
why
mean
all of a sudden are y'all coming to St. Louis and y'all not producing? What is?
That's what we talked
Ooh.
about last week.
But you know what? We had this discussion last year, me, you, and Sadal.
Yeah.
I think it's the pressure of playing in St. Louis that's getting these guys' heads messed up, and they try and they try to do so much
Right.
Because you got to think about it. We got the second most titles.
Yeah.
that and
It's a big ass gap between us and the Yankees.
And
but we
then,
still got the
and
second
then
most.
also, you think about it, St. Louis, baseball heaven. People expect excellence. Da-da-da-da. The players are putting more pressure on themselves than just the game. Just itself is having the game just flow to them.
Right.
You know how they always say, when the player is on the road, when the game comes to them slow.
Right.
Right now, everyone is like little rats, just trying to do whatever. Just play your game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Don't have
saying?
nobody that's dangerous neither.
Right.
That's the thing. You got to have a dangerous player where the team like, all right, man, here come this dude, man. Y'all got just be careful with this cat, man.
DJ Big Boss, follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course right here on YouTube, the Platform Sports Talk Show. Connect with us. Share this with the peoples. Once again, let everybody know this is the premiere show on a Wednesday night. We are consistent. 2 years strong in the game. Just had our 2 year anniversary back in early April. And just so you know, we ain't going nowhere. It gets better and better, man.
Smack it, flip it, rub it down.
Oh no! He says, if you see watching out there, give these players some. Oh, here we go. Appreciate that, Big Boss, man. Hey, we like that, man. Everyone watching, thanks for tuning in. We got more for you. Shield happens.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, and he talking about incredible timing. The same night the Blues came to St. Louis to celebrate the Stanley Cup at Busch Stadium, Shield had a impromptu press conference with the media. I guess someone asked him about the Cardinals and how they wasn't fun or how they weren't playing, right, whatever. And as of right now, no Twitter as of yet, but we will be getting one very soon. So stay tuned, Big Boss. So Shield was basically saying how people don't appreciate how we turned the stolen bases around, how we had a great start in April, how our defense has improved. No one is showing love to the team. And at that time, he said it, we were like 2.5 games behind. The problem is that we appreciate that they have gotten better.
Championship team,
doing certain
you
things.
Celebrate that little small stuff,
right?
We are a perennial championship team. We dominated the National League for decades,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't celebrate a winning streak or a couple good plays or nothing like that. Like, it's a different type of town. It's a different type of pedigree here. You don't celebrate that stuff. That's expected. That's why.
Like, bruh, they used to boo us religiously. We had the All-Star game here.
Yeah.
Got booed. Because you in our city booing us.
Yeah.
Because we was scary back then. You ain't want to see us.
They hated it.
You ain't want to see the Cardinals, bro. Be like, who we got the Cardinals? Man, shit.
Right. So
now they be like, who you got the Cardinals? Shit.
Right. Oh, this ain't nothing. You go
the dynamic is changed.
Like back then, teams
used to be short. Now it's
teams couldn't
like,
come to Busch
play?
Stadium and expect to win at all. They were like, they come to Busch Stadium like, oh damn, we about to get swept or lose 2 out of 3.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Now they show up. All right, batting practice.
They don't even bring their family here.
It's televised batting practice.
Yeah, it's like, dude, y'all finna get rocked.
You ain't want your kid to see this.
Nah.
So with Shield saying
Daddy,
him saying all this stuff, do you think that he's starting to feel the pressure? Is he
He's definitely he's saying stupid stuff like that.
Is he pretty much losing his cool?
Man, that dude feeling the pressure. That's what it is. Like, when you say stuff like that, and then, like you said, the Blues coming home with because that's what we supposed to be doing. That's what everybody used to us doing.
Is Shield the owner?
No, he's the manager.
He's the manager of the Cardinals.
I don't even know who the damn owner is. I forgot his name.
Bill DeWitt.
There you go.
Hey, that's who problem it is. It's
Yes.
the owner problem.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna tell you, they just content with making money, right? Like what y'all just said.
That's
The
what
Cardinals-
Sadal kept saying.
Yeah, the Cardinals is the Cardinals. They probably right under the Yankees. You can't name the Dodgers.
No,
like,
we are
it's
right
all
under the
teams,
Yankees.
It's all teams
It's a gap,
under
but we
them.
right there.
But we dirt.
It's all teams under them though. Like they not tripping off of it. They know most.
Man, most
People
teams
finna
make
come
a
to the game
2 or
for
3 year run max, and then they back to in the middle of the
They
pack.
got banners all around.
That's what I'm saying,
stadium.
yeah.
They building on more to it. They're not really tripping on getting
MLB
better.
All-
It ain't really no team you can say, especially in the National League. Like the Giants had their little baby run, but that don't really count.
Yeah, it's-
Cubs having their little run right now, but nobody consistently like us. I'm talking about decades.
Blame it on the owner, man. He let Pujols go because he didn't want to hit him with that paper.
Nah, that ain't the owner. That's GM stuff right there. That's on the general
They
manager.
shouldn't have let the boy go.
Which we have.
Give him that paper. Make him. That would have made him even feel even more better.
Yep.
Yep. So that right there is Bird Talk, and also Shield happens. Staying in Major League Baseball, real quick, the MLB All-Star Game
Yeah.
is next Tuesday. We have the Home Run Derby on Monday night, and then once again we have the All-Star Game, and something that I'm adding on the screen now. You can see your All-Star starters, and Stan, if you ready, go ahead and name off the American League starters.
Oh, damn. Had the National League first.
Okay, well, no, go
Ah,
ahead.
damn. Let me scroll back up to the
Okay,
top.
here we go.
All right. National League pitchers are Sandy Alcantara, Walker Bueller, Luis Castillo, Jacob DeGrom, Zach Greinke, Josh Hader. Damn, there's a lot of pitchers. Why they list all these pitchers, Lord? Okay, there's a lot of pitchers. Josh Hader, Clayton Kershaw, Hyunjin, I don't know, Max Scherzer, Will Smith, Mike Soroka, Kirby Yates. Catchers are Wilson Contreras, Yasmani Grandal, Freddie Freeman, Pete Alonso. Oh, no, those are reserves. I'm not reading all of those. All right. Wait. All right, so the starting catchers are Wilson Contreras and Freddie Freeman. On first base, the starter is... No, Freddie Freeman is the first base starter.
There we go.
Second base starter is Kettle?
Martell, yeah.
Marte, something. Shortstop is Javi Baez. Third baseman is Nolan Arenado. Outfielders, you got Kristen Yelich, Cody Bellinger, and Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's for the National League.
Hey, Yelich is that dude, man.
He had 31 home runs right
Yes,
now.
he is that
That
dude
boy
right now.
balling up. I'm calling the NL MVP again.
2-time.
American League pitchers are Aroldis Chapman, Jose Barrios, Garrett Cole, Lucas Giolito, Shane Green, Brad Hand, John Means, Mike Minor, Charlie Morton, Jake Odorizzi, Ryan Presley, Marcus Stroman, Justin Verlander. Catcher is Gary Sanchez. First baseman is Carlos Santana, not the one that plays the guitar. Second baseman is DJ LeMahieu. Shortstop is Jorge Polanco. Third baseman, you got Alex Bregman. Outfielders are Mike Trout, George Springer, and Michael Brantley.
There we go. And once again, as you see,
Designated hitter is
Sorry about that.
J.D. Martinez.
and as you see right now on the screen, are the starters from both the American League and the National League. So, like I said, we definitely trying to step our
Too
game
many
up.
Cubs on that
More,
screen.
it is. You're right.
I don't like that.
Stepping our game up, more presentation. Enjoy it, y'all. It's gonna get better and better. All right, up next, we have Big Boss says, I'm taking a break from Major League Baseball during the All-Star break. It's trash. Hey, I ain't mad at you, man.
Right.
With that being said, I think we had this conversation already before, but I'm going to ask y'all, between basketball, hockey, football, baseball, who has the best All-Star game or festivities, period?
Nobody. They just like in season
Probably
break.
hockey, man. Like, yeah, they all just
They're all in season
They don't
break
take it serious,
except for
man.
football.
Right.
football's
Football
after,
is-
yeah.
football is
But
after
football
everybody
kind of
done.
skewed because most of the time, whoever participating in the Super Bowl can't play.
Yup.
So, I mean, obviously you don't have the best players playing the Super Bowl, so that's kind of weird how they got it like that. But nobody take the All-Star game serious no more.
All right. So,
All-Star games is just there to make extra money.
I told these guys a while back. Hopefully, y'all did make y'all top 12. But this this summer, I believe in August, you're gonna have the Men's United United States basketball team. Should I say the national team playing a few games, and they have about 20 or so cats that are going to be participating. And I'm not sure if the roster going to be like 14 or 16, but I want to see who would be their top 12. So, did you get yours together already?
I sent the list. Is them all the only players that you sent?
Yeah.
There's like 19 possible selections.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do mine. Then if y'all still need time, I'll give y'all time to go ahead and get y'all together right now. So I have for my top 12. I'm going to include Kevin Love,
Right. I had them too.
Tobias Harris, Anthony Davis, James Harden, Dame Lillard. I also have Kuzma.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because he with the U.S. team, they want to have guys who are versatile in certain
Yeah, that's
roles.
true, yeah.
So I'm thinking about that.
Okay.
Bradley Beal, Miles Turner over Andre Drummond. I lost faith in Drummond. I'm sorry.
Drummond wouldn't survive in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
C.J. McCollum, Kemba Walker. Then I have the 2 extra guys as Spider Mitchell, and I'm gonna do Chris Middleton.
These not like the players that's gonna play like the top players.
Yeah.
As of right now, yes.
Dream team type deal.
It ain't gonna be no
Nah,
dream.
nah,
Yeah.
nah.
But yeah, that's yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
but as of right
It's the
now,
real Olympics 2020.
right.
So
Man,
yeah.
listen.
Ain't no dream team, redeem team.
Nah, they
So
stopped.
basically, ain't no LeBron James.
No.
Kerry,
Nah,
nothing.
they
LeBron
doing
doing
like
no more.
LeBron was done with
Them players we named fuck around and lose.
Hey, and see, especially now that you
LeBron and them
have
lost.
right.
So what you think they might do? Who
But
naming
and,
them?
and see now these international teams are getting better and
Well,
better.
yeah,
Like,
these guys
like
fuck around
you gonna have Giannis playing for freaking France
And then you got it.
and his brothers.
They just drafted a Japanese player. That's the first Japanese player to be in the NBA.
Yeah.
So, like
That's why it was hard for me to pick when you sent this list, because I was looking at this list thinking like,
James Harden, the only
Kyle
superstar.
Lowry.
Really, him and Lillard, the only two that you
They
consider
all
superstars.
trash.
And
Anthony Davis,
yeah.
yeah.
Kyle Lowry, man, on the come on, man.
I ain't even got him on my team.
No,
They
but
all
the
trash.
selection is like, what are they trying to do? Get a lot of charges? That's all the fuck you gonna do.
Look, hey, bro.
A lot of charges in the game.
They all trash. The only ones that got a ring, they wasn't even the main reason for getting the ring.
Now-
the only person I went with was Jason Tatum because
PJ
he's from
Tucker,
St. Louis.
man.
Now,
Everybody
now,
else is
now,
trash.
once again, folks,
And Bradley Beal.
these are from who they currently have on the national team, not just random guys that we say, oh, we want LeBron, Durant, da-da-da. No, these are guys that right now who they have on the national team, and they had like about 20-some people. We gotta choose or top 12.
Man.
You
ready?
pick these
Yeah, I'm
guys,
ready, man.
All right, B, Brian, let's go.
All right, I got Harrison Barnes, Bill, AD, James Harden, Tobias Harris, Lillard, Kevin Love, Lowry, CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton, and Spider Mitchell and Jason Tatum.
All right, Brian. I'm sorry.
Oh,
A str-
and Kimber.
Straight A Smith.
I gotta go through this list because I can't pick 12 of these bums, man. This is 12. Not to say 12 bums, but
Well, you
this is a lot
got
of bums on the
Kimber,
team.
you got Kimber, James Harden, Lillard, and AD. Them the superstars of the team.
I'm gonna say Bradley Beal,
1,
Anthony Davis,
2,
James Harden,
3,
Damian Lillard,
4,
C.J. McCollum,
5,
Kemba Walker.
6,
I have to go with Kuzma then.
7,
Donovan Mitchell,
8,
Jason Tatum.
9,
I have to go with Paul Millsap then.
10.
This a ass
Man. Kevin Love not going on my team at
We
all.
not winning no gold medal.
First of all, why they don't do the red versus blue game?
I
No
would
more?
have to go with then after that with 2 more players, right?
Because of what happened to Paul George?
I have to go with Miles
They
Turner.
tried to-
I forgot about that.
11.
I have to go
Yeah.
with Miles Turner.
11.
And then I have to go with. This is a bum ass team. I wouldn't even
First
want to
of
take.
all,
I wouldn't even take these players to
Dog,
the
why
fucking
is
court with
PJ
me.
Tucker and Eric Gordon like? Come on, man, stop putting Brooke Lopez on here.
Hey,
I take Eric
Hey,
Gordon with me.
hey.
I take Eric Gordon.
Brooke Lopez got a 3.
Now,
And officially, that's all he got.
I wouldn't take him on no.
That's all you need. That's all these niggas shoot now is 3 balls. That's it.
Man.
When it comes to the Olympic team, though, you fuck around, run to some players that's gonna be out there running
They
your
finna
ass
be
in the
hooping
ground.
From Nova Scotia and shit.
Yeah.
Man, they finna give you their
You can't put Brook
best.
Lopez on the court at the end of the game.
No, you can't put him in the beginning. Because
All
a
right.
Porzingis gonna come out of nowhere and be skying on him while he's
Right.
shooting threes.
And
All
whoever
right.
made that
Stan?
team, reconsider.
Man, I ain't got no 12. These niggas trash. I ain't got no 12. I got an L. That's what I
other
got.
12 y'all pick.
This is an L. This is bronze medal.
Man,
Like
they need to go
going in
back to the
trash,
college.
picking all the best
This
trash
is
you
bronze
can.
medal at
I'm
best.
surprised they ain't trying to pull a Christian Laettner move and throw Zion in there.
ooh,
They could.
They
Zion
should.
made it-
That's what I'm
he the
saying. They
coolest.
need to do
Check this
that.
out, man.
Yeah.
He
Nah,
could've
they probably
started
in the
on this
little
list.
rookie on the other side.
But I mean, Christian Laettner played on the Dream Team.
Man,
Zion can't play on
look who else was on the dream team.
True. Okay, well, Zion need to be starting on this team.
Starting.
Man, I already got my thoughts on Zion this year. I feel like
they play
it's,
Friday.
I feel like it's finna be hype with Zion. I really hope I'm wrong.
Nah, I think he built for this, man.
Man, I hope I'm wrong with this.
He got a
one.
motor, man.
DJ Big Boss says basketball has the best All-Star break. He says in the national event, all the main thoughts be there. Then he says our show has a drunk uncle. Then he says he's out. He'll hit us up on Instagram. So thanks for the love, Big Boss.
Most of the thoughts be at Super Bowl.
Right.
No. They did All-Star weekend.
I'm saying he right. Ooh. It depends on what class you talking about.
No, man, they be at All-Star
It's about
weekend.
class.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. From Class A to Class D.
So
they all at All-Star weekend.
This next topic is pretty interesting. Called the championship dilemma: the pros and cons, the after effects of winning it all, winning the championship.
It's never good.
So, like for instance, you may have a situation in which, like for Kawhi, he won a ring in Toronto.
Right.
That may force him to go ahead and leave because now he already did it. And like, okay, well, I already did my job here. I can go ahead and move on.
Right.
That can affect that championship team for
It's definitely gonna
future
affect
years.
them, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think are more pros and cons of winning a championship?
It's more pros than cons regardless if you win a championship. First of all, if you talking about ownership, it give y'all status. Talking about players, it give you endorsements and bigger contracts later on with whatever team you end up with. It's mostly pros. Now the cons of it is just the fact that now you the hunted instead of the person that's hunting. You can't just float under the radar like Toronto been doing. Everybody gonna be gunning for them whether Kawhi leave or stay. You know what I'm saying? So the expectations get bigger.
And then also you have to think about like the Patriots, how they have had to, restock, and then they still get to
Every time.
Super Bowl. It's not easy.
Yeah,
because you got,
not.
like you said, you got the contracts. All of a sudden, you can't keep everyone on that team.
Yeah.
And like you said, you being the marked team, you have to be able to still uphold that certain standard and try to come back the next year.
It's like what we said with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
You're not going to accept mediocrity after you become a championship type team. You know what I'm saying? Once you're a championship caliber team, not even caliber, once you're a championship team, especially if you win more than one, then you consider that franchise a championship franchise. So you can't have years where you don't make the playoffs. You can't have years where you get swept in the first round. Stuff like that's the cons of it. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, I just think it's more pros and cons because, I mean, you can't never look at a championship as negativity, as being negative. You know what I mean? So,
what's your thoughts be like? I know before you became a Warriors fan as well, Lakers used to always win all the time.
Still confused.
And it's always about how can you match what you did that previous championship season. Thoughts on that, man?
That's why I fuck with the Warriors because, like, right now, they lost KD, got D-Lo. It's about your organization. They not mad at KD for leaving. They retired his jersey. Like, it's your organization. It's who you working for. That's why the Lakers it's like what they do for Kobe Bryant when he went out. They hit him he was the highest paid.
They retired both his jerseys.
No, I'm saying when he went out, he was the highest paid though.
Yeah.
LeBron James was the best player, right? Yeah. Supposedly, he wasn't fucking top 5 highest paid. So like I always say, it's a business. If you fuck with somebody who fuck with you, like the plug is fucking with you, then that's what you.
What you think about Bob Myers crying about Kevin Durant getting hurt?
It was fake.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was fake.
All right.
But they retired his jersey.
You want
No. I feel like that crime was real because they put him in the game and then just
you saw a tear.
Fucked his career.
You saw a tear.
He couldn't cry. He couldn't even cry.
Yeah.
He tried his hardest
to
have a tear.
I just really Kevin Durant's a good person. It shouldn't happen. No.
But at the same time, it's about how they move, and they move in the right way. That's how the Lakers move. The Lakers always.
That's what I meant to say all that time ago. You said it's a business. If it's a business, then shut your ass up. Don't talk. Because everybody, look, with the NBA, you said it's a business. Yeah, but the fans don't view it as a business. The fans are invested into this shit. Everybody who said they not going to do this, they not going to do that.
Yeah.
And then they do this and they do that. That's why KD finna be set up the way he is. That's why Kyrie is never going to be loved by Cleveland or Boston.
Nowhere.
Kyrie got a fat contract. You think it's a business? Fuck what you talking about. Like right now, we talking. Nobody cares. If I got paid, I don't care what you say.
That's you know what? I think it's an age gap in the fans
business.
Because you got to think the fans. Now this is my personal opinion. I believe the fans some fans got the old school mentality where it's a sport. Then you got the new fans that say it's a business, they can do whatever they want to do. That's all it really is. That's what the argument. That's why it's always going to be that disparity between the fan bases. That's why we going through what we going through in LA, because you got LeBron fans, you got Laker fans, you got KD fans, and then you got their team. You know what I'm saying? You got this. That's the disparity in the fan base, because you got some people that saying, okay, well, they can play wherever they want to go, and then some people like, nah, that ain't how the game's supposed to be played.
A fan would trade on you in a minute. Fuck a fan.
Like you.
No,
I won't.
I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a Laker. I like the Lakers team.
So that would make you
I'm not a LeBron James fan. I'm not gonna.
I like the Lakers team, so that would make
That's
you.
a businessman. I'm a fan.
That's all I am.
Right.
I'm a businessman. If you want to bet me that the Golden State not gonna win, guess what? Bet.
Oh, I'll bet that.
Bet.
I'll bet that whole.
Bet we'll go to the playoffs, and I'll see your ass right here in April next year, and to collect my money. Bet.
On the show.
Right now, bet. If we on TV right now, bet.
First of all, if you want to get it right, he said not playoffs. I said not pass first round, which I want.
Whoever bet 100 right now, we
Bet,
making the
what's
playoffs.
up?
Bet 1,000, shoot 1,000. Ain't
None.
What's up?
Bet 100.
This ain't my first bet I done made on this show.
Just to confirm, what's the bet? First
$100.
round.
We gonna go to the playoffs.
No, he said first round.
playoffs.
He said not
first
playoffs. I
round.
said
I
not
bet
pass
both
first
of y'all.
round.
I'm not betting.
Both of y'all, we go to the playoffs and
I'm
first
not
round.
betting.
Pass the first round. Bet.
I will take that bet, because
Bro, I
with
got bills.
KD,
I'm not
y'all
betting.
barely made it past the Clippers.
Bet 100.
Damn, it ain't gonna reach.
That's
Right.
enough. That's enough for me. This shit is on record.
Y'all spirit fingered it up. All right. That's
This is on record.
There you go.
It's buying the contract.
Y'all
right.
Hey,
Like-
Fred, make sure you rewind that.
Hey, everyone sees.
We got it.
On July the 3rd.
April 2020. It's going down.
Look, I'm
Bam,
saying
it's
like this.
official.
I don't forget.
On
I'm
the
gonna be back.
3-year
I'm gonna
anniversary?
always
What? You act like this is my first bet on the show. It's not.
That's good.
Wait, did I make that bet with Lou on the show? No, I think I made it outside the show. This ain't my first show related bet.
It's a
There we go.
business. Like right now, no matter if they win the championship or not, guess what?
What's
You
it?
gonna be out $100.
No, sir.
If they was to lose, guess what? You bought this motherfucking jersey. You bought it.
Damn. That's deep.
If I'm a fan or not, you bought this jersey now.
No, sir. I'm not coming out of
I lost the game and I still won. Exactly.
Y'all not making it past
Exactly.
the first
Another
round.
quarter of the week. I lost the game, but I still won.
I still won.
Damn.
So do it matter to me? No.
You
My
not-
feelings are
Marco
hurt.
Polo, you right, man.
Just
That
like
was
the
some
players.
fake crying, brother.
Yeah. And shouts out to Shakita Tillman, a fan of the show, giving us a thumbs up. Appreciate it. That's what's up. So your thoughts in regards to pros and cons of
My
being a
thoughts are this. I
championship
want
team.
my 100 and 320s.
Give me 101. I'm taking your shit to the Onyx or the bottoms up. Passing that shit out.
Hey,
We don't even want it.
Your honey gonna stink.
Yeah, we don't even want your
You
honey.
gonna make his honey stink.
Throw his honey up.
That's cool. So I wanted
Make
it
it
320s, 2 10s, 2 5s, and 10 ones. Remember that.
We
3,
rewind it.
2,
We
2, and
rewind
10.
it.
Hey, man, ain't nobody gonna get no penny back.
100.
I don't need no change. I ain't trying to make a hell at the strip club.
Hey, better take this crown wrong day and better get this work.
On that episode, when you pay me, you can bring a stripper in this motherfucker. We're gonna throw that shit on her while we talk.
Yeah, I don't think we can
Yeah,
get
I'm
that.
cool. I won't be on that episode.
I don't think we can get that. Here.
I won't even be on the episode.
Maybe smoke session, but
He just got
not
promoted to
here.
get his own show.
This is the platform.
Right.
Maybe smoke session, but I don't think we can get that here.
Oh, man.
Smoke session, yeah, but I don't think here.
That's what I'm.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ain't even room for a pole. Oh, no.
We need a pole. They'll dance for the one.
Me and Fred gonna watch. We gonna comment.
Oh, man. Right. Play-by-play analysis.
Right.
Performance is better.
Right. Is that one on the face side or the back side?
Oh, man. That's
Man.
funny. That's funny. So, besides your demands on money, thoughts on pros and cons of being a championship team?
Man, I
Or
feel
organization.
like it's a lot of cons. It's more cons than pros. Because the con is you got to live up to it, and then a lot of the championship teams. We can look at the ones from these past 2 years. When Philly won, Philly was absolute garbage. Boston won last year. Boston ain't doing too hot. They not doing hot at all. It's too much pressure on you. Plus, you know, like you said, everybody's gunning for you.
Yep.
Everybody gunning for you. You can't slip up. And plus, you get cocky and you get conceited in yourself.
I was
and
gonna
then
say-
when your
I
product
was gonna
don't
say
deliver,
that.
then you the object of scrutiny and criticism.
Some teams get too relaxed. They had that championship hangover, and that next year, they
I mean,
done.
the game don't change, the players just do. So, like you saying that, like just like what you saying with the Cardinals, they a championship team, whole different players. The Lakers is a championship team. They got all different players. Since Kobe Bryant gone, you think that the players, that other teams were taking it easy on them? Fuck, now they want to kick their ass because how many times they kick their ass.
Right.
Right. But they go back to what he said with New England. They got
Yeah.
a whole new team, and they still keep making.
That's their organization.
Just like the
That's what
Spurs
they
did that
supposed to
stuff.
do.
Yeah.
You keep your main piece and you build around your main piece. KD was a main piece. Kerry is the foundation. This is what it started from.
And KD got his fees because
I'm not saying
they
you got a main piece and a foundation.
they
Right.
treated
Main piece
Curry.
aside,
got a foundation and a main piece.
He was 2-time Finals MVP, but it's still Kerry team.
Hey,
Right.
KD got
You
mad
switched
because
teams to come hurt.
everyone
Why
was
would we go with you?
treating Curry like Prince Akeem,
Man.
while KD was him.
You switched teams to come with us. Why would we go with you?
The filth of a baboon.
All right, y'all. So
And
now,
Curry
now
never
it's
got the
time.
Finals MVP. I tripped out there. Yeah.
Now it's time to have some fun.
Yeah.
Idiot of the week.
I already brought mine up. Bob Myers.
Fake tears.
Fake tears. I'm gonna throw a lob into the future and take a jab at Coach Betts because when the Lakers do what we about to do, you jumped off the bandwagon.
Can't
a
come
season
back.
too soon. I ain't gonna call you an idiot of the week, but I know it's gonna sting a little when we get what we about to get and what we got that's rightfully coming to us.
B, you have a I'm sorry, Street, you have a idiot of the week? Anybody come
I'm
to
gonna
mind?
have to go with old dude Jason with the fake hair.
Oh, Whitlock.
That shit was hella funny.
Yeah.
That shit was hella funny.
Yeah.
Jumped on TV like that. That was kind
Oh,
of.
And
man.
then he gonna tweet telling him this is my real
This is
hair.
real hair.
Come on now.
I grew this out.
Yeah,
Dude was like, bro, you just had the baldy like last
Nigga
week.
pulled a Play-Doh dog, closed his nose and blew.
Right. What kind of tresemme you putting in your hair?
Ooh la la.
What kind of formula of Rogaine?
What is real? What kind
Extra
of chia
strength.
pet? You kind of water you put in that chia pet?
And then
Just
like
plant the
I
seeds,
said before,
man,
you
water.
got
And
LeBron.
watch it.
You got LeBron out here doing little videos, trying
Oh,
to brush
man.
his waves.
First
I'm
of
like,
all, again, no man gets his hair cut without a shirt. In a barbershop, everybody knows you don't like eyes with your barber, and don't nobody have to tell you not wear a shirt when you getting your hair cut.
I think that might have been his personal barber area. in
It's
the
like a
house.
couple.
He got
It's
that
like
money.
a couple cents. It don't matter. I don't care how much money you got.
That was
You
a
don't put your
barber chair
arm
in
on the
his
chair, and you don't make eye contact when you're doing your lining. And now that's the third one. You don't be sure. Everybody know if you got your arm on the chair and that barber spinning around too fast and he's standing, what might happen?
Hey, read.
You can't never go back to
read.
the barbershop.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Read Miss Brewer's comment.
Yeah, he do got that Boosie fade. Yeah, you right. I said he had that Fresh Prince season 1, but he definitely had that Boosie.
Oh man.
He had that Iman Shumpert.
Stan, you got one.
Damn, I don't. I got a bitch of the week, but you know,
Oh.
Damn.
it's KD. Ain't nothing new.
No drama,
right.
right.
All right, so check this out, man.
Shocker. Nope.
This goes out to both professional teams in New York, even though they got plenty of them. But in particular, the Knicks and the New York Mets. The Knicks, because you did not want to offer KD a max contract because you was worried about a possible outcome of his Achilles injury.
I mean, you got to think about it. I don't give him the idiot for that.
I do, because after everything they've been through, that was your opportunity to say, you know what?
Even if he never played the game.
Exactly.
Still get the
They
ratings
still
up.
get
Exactly. Exactly.
Jersey sales, ratings.
All of that.
At least some buzz about y'all team.
Right. Something. But because of that, you didn't try to get KD, and the whole thing about it is you get one guy like a KD, you gonna start seeing all the other cats. New York looking kind of interesting
Yeah.
now. Let me go ahead. But now what y'all do?
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle. You know what? It's
When you gotta do that,
you
yeah, see that?
can't think of the name. It's
Bobby
that bad
Portis.
right now. Right. Portis. It was somebody else. Todd Gibson. It was guys like that.
So they the New York Bulls.
Like those aren't even
Pretty damn much.
Those aren't even like second tier guys. You talking about
Those you gotta
and sixth and seventh tier guys.
You gotta go to your.
That's how bad it is. Right. What's up, boy? That's a problem. That's a problem right there.
Name escapes me.
Now,
You got that one motherfucker.
now check this out, y'all. The New York Mets.
Oh, I do actually have an idiot of the week, like a straight up idiot.
So, all right, here we go. The New York Mets. They let me put this up. Okay, so the team honored their 1969 World Series winning team and did a video montage of players from the team who passed away, including pitcher Jesse Hudson and outfitter Jim Gosker.
I feel it. I feel one of them made dead.
So yeah, after that video, the Mets messed up because both guys are still alive.
They said they dead to them. They dead to them.
Dude, so how? They say now, no, this mistake could possibly happen with maybe one player, but two players.
Look, cause I said one. I expect one, but ain't even one of them dead. Damn.
Dude,
That's worse than when they tried to kill off
Y'all gonna
somebody.
kill me off?
I'm still alive, asshole.
oh
So,
man.
so the Mets the next day they had a video. Someone on the video board saying there was an error made in yesterday's "We Remember" segment during our 1969 anniversary ceremony, in which we included names and images of Jim Gosker and Jesse Hudson. We are sorry and deeply regret this error.
Sue 'em. You paid.
Suing for defamation.
Defamation,
That's a
right.
wrongful death lawsuit.
Yes, sir. Sue.
Oh my God!
All right, so my legit idiot of the week are the fans of the New York Knicks. Because y'all motherfuckers went into the offseason like, we getting to everybody.
We own. Is it?
Look, who
Let's
shared
go.
that post? They were like, their expectations were Zion, Kyrie, KD, Thanos, and Godzilla. Y'all ain't getting none of that.
None. Dang.
Even DeAndre Jordan shook to the other side.
Right. Man.
He took a trip on the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh my God.
So for all our idiots of the week, congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah.
Y'all some dumbasses.
Everybody on the line.
Y'all some dumbasses.
And some new fools.
And some dumbasses.
All right. Up next, we have. Do I have anything here? Just want to make sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a bro, you tripping. So for those watching, of course, for the first time, this is your own personal hot take or something that you feel other people may not like, but you feel in your mind, your heart, that it can possibly happen. Has to be a hot take.
Me and him been on the same hot take
Man.
trail.
All show.
The only one that'll say we tripping is him.
Damn. You already know.
We ain't trying to revisit this.
You already knew. Yeah. Put the spotlight on him. Make it hot
You
time.
tripping?
No, you would say that we tripping because of what we would say.
But you
Matter of fact, you tripping too.
you tripping.
Hell.
You been tripping since you hit that curtain. You tripping.
How did I trip? What-
Bruh, you a Golden State Laker.
Nah,
You tripping.
I told you it's a business, man. I'm a businessman.
Still tripping.
What money you making from this? What
A
business?
lot. $100
$750
next year.
Oh,
You got a
Please.
$750 contract.
damn,
Per year.
damn near 1,000
Per year.
per year.
Yes.
Ooh wee.
That's right.
Have you bet against the Warriors in the last 5 years?
I don't bet, brother.
Okay then. Have you bet against them?
Oh yeah, I did in 2016. I told them 7 games. Came out profitable.
Hey, listen. Anybody, people say anything once the time has passed. Listen to what I'm gonna tell you. I didn't fucking buy this jersey.
What's the time? It's fast.
Yeah, I didn't buy this jersey.
So why you know?
Hmm?
So why you got it on?
I can't hear you.
So why do you have it on?
because somebody bought it for me. And I like the team. So, yeah, we rocking like that.
You a Laker, but you like the Warriors.
Along with the hat. I got a
Lord,
Lakers jersey. I got a Lakers jersey, too. Guess what? Kobe Bryant.
Ooh. You in the NBA sunken place.
A whole lot of Lakers hats.
Oh, my God.
Somebody made this man a cognac tea. Man, a sunken place.
All right, so check this out. Speaking of your Golden State Warriors, I have here the Pelicans will win a ring before Golden State does again.
If the Pelicans won the ring before the Golden State, then what would they be? 1 to what? They still would be catching up.
Right.
It wouldn't matter.
What you say to that? You think that could happen?
Fuck no. I say bet something. That be my favorite line. When people say dumb shit, my favorite line.
Wait, what you think
bet
about?
something.
All right, so what you think about LeVar Ball talking about the Lakers ain't gonna never win the championship again just because they got rid of his son?
He say whatever. He stupid. You know, he say whatever. His son cool.
He did get blocked off of ESPN for life.
For life,
Idiot. God. You can grind.
You know
my
what that means?
gears
He's
and-
gonna go with Fox
you
Sports.
gears anytime.
Standing and skip
we're
probably.
gonna be skipped all over again. I'm out of here. I ain't never go. Yeah, Fox, what up?
All right, up next. Congrats, you were right. Stan,
Yeah.
you did say that Kyrie could be going to Brooklyn, and that's where
No, I
he
said
is
about
at.
KD.
Oh, you said KD?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So
I
for
didn't know where
KD,
Kyrie was going.
yeah. So for KD going to Brooklyn, Stan, congrats, you were right.
I just want to shout out my homeboy Jermaine. that boy almost ended it all when he got that on his phone. Cause he was like, he going to the Knicks. I'm like, no, he not.
I
don't have one.
You got anything?
Well, I got
If
ESPN.
there is someone who said something that actually came true, and you can tell them, congrats, you were right. Sports wise.
If I was to think of that, I have to go way back, and I say this probably like 5 years ago.
God damn, we talking
Listen,
about
and
in
this,
the week.
and no, that's what I'm saying. This is real shit. My homeboy told me this like 5 years ago. He said LeBron James is going to the Lakers, and this is no exaggerating. This was at least 5 years ago. Who thought LeBron James was going to the Lakers 5 years ago?
Especially while he was in Miami.
Yeah.
I promise you, I
I
had a
said
homeboy.
he was going back home. I
promise you, I had a
Lakers
homeboy.
Lakers.
I had a homeboy, OC George Douglas. He told me, he said, LeBron, and he is a diehard LeBron James fan. He said LeBron James going to the Lakers. How you gonna feel about that? And that's what I said. Hell nah, he never go to the Lakers. Fuck nah. And right now,
The boy shocked the
hey,
world.
right.
he
Congrats, you were
He
right.
going to the Lakers. He was right.
All right, there it is. That's congrats, you were right.
That's another thing I got to say about LeBron. He honors his contracts. He don't
Yeah,
never
he
leave
do.
before
Yeah.
it's over.
Yep.
I
He
mean,
stay all them years.
But it's a reason why he at the time
switched
with
4
Cleveland.
times.
It's the reason why he chose two years an option, except for
you knew
4
it was
years.
good. You knew what was up.
I mean,
Right.
leave it regardless. He leave go. Like,
he still stayed there for 4 years though. But that's between him and Dan Gilbert.
So if
That's
going back to this whole Kawhi
LeBron James
thing,
a businessman. He burning out whenever he want to, and he taking his fans with him.
going
Hey,
back,
y'all dumbass, come with me. We finna get
Yeah,
this jersey
that's-
now.
that is
Bring y'all stupid ass
definitely
over here. We going
right.
back over here. Guess what? Stupid motherfuckers, we coming here now.
so
That's what
going
LeBron
back to
James fans do. Y'all
Kawhi,
doing this. Back here. This is what y'all doing.
going back to Kawhi,
Pitiful.
would he lose respect the same way how KD and LeBron did when he chose to go?
No,
if he goes to LA,
Kawhi
'Cause he
gave the
bring-
championship before
Exactly.
he left.
right?
He got the most recent ring.
The only one out of all three of them, the only one who doesn't have respect from the
And
team.
Kawhi beat both of them already.
Right.
Yeah, the only one who don't
In the-
have respect
in
is
the dynasties.
KD.
Yeah, the dynasty
he
killers.
ended dynasties,
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, nah.
I'll say the same thing only because when he go to the Lakers, he'll be taking over another team. It's like he'd have been the leader on all the teams.
Okay,
But he beat both of the people that we talking
minute.
about.
He went to Toronto. He replaced the leader in
It was
Toronto.
wrong.
He ain't had
He
no
took the
choice
team. It was his team.
because he wasn't gonna give us a Kyle Lowry. You
Everywhere he went, that's all I'm saying. Everywhere he went, he took over.
everywhere. It's only one place.
Okay? He went to the
Now,
Spurs,
yeah.
he took over. It was Tim Duncan team. He took over Tim Duncan team. He took over
Finals
Tim Duncan
MVP.
team.
That
All
Yeah,
right.
he did.
I
Tim
ain't-
Duncan was getting up
see,
there.
Hey,
I
it
can't
was-
argue. This is a
it
person
was-
like a
it was
LeBron
one
James fan.
clip.
You can't argue with
nah.
nobody like
Let me
him.
tell you something, bro. Because Tim Duncan and Kawhi was on the same team. The year that boy retired, he got injured, right?
Who?
Tim Duncan.
Kawhi. No,
Oh,
the
he
year
said, yeah.
Tim Duncan retired, Kawhi got injured because he stepped on Zaza Pachulia foot in the
hurt
playoffs.
Michael, yeah.
That next year, he only played 9 games. 9 out of 82. Would you make that person your leader? If Steph only played 9 out of 82
Toronto
games.
did that.
Because who else was going to lead in Toronto?
They had DeRozan.
Who else was going to lead? Exactly. It was a trade. So who else was going to lead in Toronto? Please name somebody. Please name somebody.
A player that they didn't even know was going to be, I don't know if he's going to stay right now or go. He won. That was his team. All I'm saying is facts. He took over everywhere he been. He came to San Antonio, took over. Came to Toronto, took over. If he go to LA, he taking over.
He came to San Antonio and took over. The boy was coming off the bench, son.
In the end, before his 9 games that you talking about he played, who was the best player on the team when they went to the finals and they beat the Heat the last time? Who was the best player? Fucking exactly. Don't even answer it. You don't got to.
Hey,
because I already know the answer.
It was a scene. It's a video in which they showed LeBron James at the free throw line against the Spurs. And as soon as Kawhi came back in the game, they show LeBron like,
it's his team.
Yeah, I remember that. Man. I remember that.
Everywhere he go, he taking over.
Yeah.
Not at all, bro.
MVP.
Yeah, okay.
He not finna take over a LeBron team, bro.
Yeah, okay.
LeBron ain't
That's
got no
why-
choice
that's the
if he
only
come
reason
over
why
there.
So if some weird shit happened and he go to Golden State, that's his team now? Over Steph Curry? He taking over, right?
It can
Every
be.
team he go to?
It can be.
You wasn't saying can be
Can
before.
be.
You was saying it without a shadow of a doubt.
It is.
Now you saying it can be
He
when
knows
it come to
what he
Golden
been doing,
State.
It would be his. It was just KD team.
I was about to ask you that. All right,
It was
well,
just
that's
KD team.
It was just KD
KD
team.
was the
It can't be the
two-time
team if you got
MVP.
issues with the coach and you don't really need to be there to win.
Yeah, it was his team.
2-time MVP because Steph don't show. We just talked about this at the beginning of the show.
It was KD.
Somebody test this cup. It's Patron, ladies and gentlemen. It's Patron.
It's Grey Goose.
It actually is Grey Goose if you're being real. I mean,
You don't know nothing he's talking about, so you have to listen to somebody who's going to tell you the facts.
actually, sir, you would have known what I was talking about because it was a clip between Ryan Howland and Shaq.
I don't even want to hear shit Ryan Howland got to say because he don't know shit.
But you would have known what I was talking about instead of being. It's actually Grey Goose. It's the clip. I was
Ryan
going off the
Howland
clip.
don't know nothing.
I mean, clearly.
Exactly. Like I just got through telling you in the beginning. Kawhi Leonard, if he went to the Warriors, it fuck around be his team. It's always gonna be.
That ain't what you were saying. The first it can be. You saying it can as if it has potential to. With every other team, it was a shadow of a doubt.
If he was to go to Golden State, win 2 Finals MVPs, who team is it?
Well, seeing as the one that won it left, it can't be his team now, can it? It's still Curry's team. That's why you got on the Curry jersey instead of a Durant jersey.
Nah, I got this on because Curry is gonna be loyal to the team forever. He's loyal to the team.
Even if he
That's what makes it his team. If I was to come to your team and score more points, get more rebounds, get more assists than you, guess what? Everybody can still like you the most, but guess who everybody know who team this is? It's my team. I did everything to win. I'm the Finals MVP. You was a good player on the team. When it comes to the regular season, you the man. But when it comes down to the crunch time, I'm the man. So guess who team it is? You can still have the team. I'm the Finals. I'm taking home the trophy of the best player on this team for the championship team. I got the trophy for that. We all got a trophy to show off. But guess who got the trophy to show they was the best player on that team? Who team is that? Who team is that? If you the championship team and you got the MVP for that championship team, who team is you? Who team is it? Damn. You didn't hear me?
I mean, you.
Zoom in on him. Did you hear me?
Oh, no, I heard you say.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Just didn't
man.
answer. I didn't hear the answer.
It can't be nobody's team when he don't even want to be there. How you gonna go to a team? How's it gonna be
Ain't
your
his team
team
no
when you
more.
don't like the coach?
It ain't his team no more.
It ain't his. It never was, bruh. Okay, so see,
He like me. He like me. He was under contract and he took over when he was under contract.
Everybody love to talk about him, man.
Right now,
I know how y'all like to say the regular season really don't matter. I know, Smooth. That's like your favorite thing to say. That the regular season don't matter. That's cool. But you gotta be good in the regular season to get to the playoffs.
do you think that's why Kawhi Leonard? That's why players take time off in the regular season because we know we going to the playoffs, so we gonna chill out. I don't want to do the most. I ain't got to. Like Kawhi always say, I don't got to do everything y'all want me to do. When it comes down to the end, I'm going to win. That's all that matters. I'm going to win in the end.
Bottom line, as long as we get there, I'll take care of the rest.
I ain't got to play every game to get the most points. But like all the LeBron James, he got more points than Jordan, more rebounds than Jordan, more assists than Jordan. Is he better than Jordan? Fuck
Absolutely not.
Nah, say fuck no. And when you say fuck, say fuck. Like you gotta let him know. Fuck no.
Step away from
He
the
got
mic.
more all of that than Jordan.
All right, y'all. So last one here is what if? This is a situation that you may think, what if this happens, or something that may have happened in the past that could have changed history in sports. You have anything in mind?
I got one, man. This is NFL related.
Oh, damn. We ain't talking
Switching gears.
We ain't
Yeah,
talking
we
about that.
touched on NFL so long.
You hear me? Switching gears.
Yeah, like, man.
All right.
Nah, my what
Dark
if
horse.
is,
Okay.
what if players like Deion Sanders and Ed Reed play right now? Or vice versa, players like Odell and I can't think of his name right now. Old boy from Pittsburgh.
Antonio
Brown.
The Oakland now.
Played in the 90s.
Man, I don't think that they would have been as dominant
You
because
talking about the defenders, or you talking about the
Deion and Ed Reed, they probably wouldn't have been as dominant as they was.
You can't be as physical.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you think players like Odell,
No, because they would have got their ass rocked.
like George Norman showed you a couple years ago, and Antonio Brown, would they be able to survive?
No, they would
in
have
the
got their
90s?
ass rocked.
Yeah. When you can
By-
check them at the
by,
line and get physical with them down the, you know what I'm saying, down the field.
Brian dogging motherfuckers.
Right, yeah.
Them guys talented, man, as far
Nah,
as catching
bruh,
that
Brian-
ball, man.
But it's more than
He gotta
talent.
get my
Still
boy.
get
Right.
You got to catch and run.
Like run it. Like I mean, Antonio, both of them, Antonio Brown, Odell Beckham. Them guys burning past you, and it ain't just that they catching it, because they ain't running no cross routes as much.
But
throwing it down, motherfucker catching the ball like this. People weren't catching the ball like this back in the game.
But after
Right.
you get cracked by a safety,
Motherfucker catching the
or
ball.
even a linebacker like a
you
Bruce
ain't
Smith
doing
or
that.
something, I'm talking, it only take one hit to take you out your game.
Like I
That's
Patrick
what I'm
Willis
saying.
used to knock motherfuckers.
Even Patrick Willis, yeah. So yeah,
Chancellor,
man,
still
and
like
that
up
ain't even
until
that
a couple
long
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Knocking niggas on the head.
man,
Just crack.
LT.
Them guys, hey, it's about the money. Them guys catch that ball to get that check.
They gonna catch that
Man,
concussion.
but hey, they gonna catch that ball.
Right. All right,
That's the
let's
whole
see what
thing.
y'all
Like,
gonna
catch
say.
that
Nah. Them hits
Yeah.
would have been incomplete passes. Them hits,
A lot of them, yeah.
ball would have been jarred out.
Yeah.
Boop.
Gone.
Like how Madden is, a soft ass hit knocked the ball out.
Man.
That's exactly what it would have been in real life.
I just watch it.
No
Like
money.
how you them guys you named, I look at them guys like, damn, they pulled off some.
Just like even
Like
like
magician
if
type
Devin
shit.
Hester played now instead of a few years ago, it'd be even more dominant.
Oh yeah, that boy would have running over.
Because you can't really do nothing. You can't hold. You can't touch. Like
none of that.
he gone, dog. So yeah.
You got your what if?
They definitely wouldn't have made it because
This
all
one
the
man
pass
job.
interference stuff.
All that.
And then like back then wasn't none of that
None
a
of
factor.
that. You
Crack
do-
their ass. Like kaboom!
They
You
play
like,
that
what
T
about-
real ball.
Right, rugby style.
T real, what up, dog?
Stay red.
Street, you got you a what if?
I'm just gonna ask this right there. Since we on football, what if Seattle would have gave Marshawn Lynch the ball?
They done won the championship. That's cut and dry.
Everybody know that.
Right.
that ain't no second guess.
Yeah.
That would have been 2 times.
Championship. Go to them 2
times.
times in a row. Get up out of there.
And beat the Patriots.
How we look at? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How we look at the Patriots now?
Just like you look at LeBron.
They would have lost to another team that
The
wasn't
Patriots
Giants.
had a lot of games they should not have won.
Right.
A whole lot. I'm talking even regular playoff games.
I mean,
Bro,
like,
if we want to be honest, we would have, like, Philly would have been the killer for them.
Yo.
Because, like, all right, y'all lost to New York. All right, y'all lost to Seattle. Nigga, y'all lost to Philly. Oh, that would have been it.
Yeah.
That would have
shoot,
been it.
and then think about it, even before then, if the Rams would have won.
I was wasn't even gonna say that out loud. Yeah. That would have stopped it right
That's
there.
because of all that videotaping bullshit.
Yeah. They got all them.
What if video cameras wasn't invented in
If you
advance?
look at all they
We would have been
championships,
good.
even if you go back to Atlanta, like Atlanta let their foot off the gas. You know what I'm saying? They was killing them in the first
they
half.
did take that.
So
You know what I'm saying?
We watch sports, right?
Yeah.
Do any of y'all think that sports rigged in any way?
You know they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hella rigged.
100%.
Hella rigged. What if betting was never invented?
I
Sports
know
would be
cats in the
easy.
NBA and in the NFL. I know it is.
So we know why.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about
As a Laker,
Let's.
Chris Paul never made it.
Oh,
I bring this up probably every show because that's still let you know how rigged it is.
Silver wasn't letting that happen.
Exactly.
Why?
Not Silver. Stern. Stern
Sorry, it
wasn't
was
letting
David
that
They
Stern.
let
Yeah.
him go.
Silver was
Because
getting
at the time, New Orleans was owned by every team owning the league. They were sharing stock in it. The team, they all got in cahoots with each other. They made a phone call. Was like, we can't let this happen. This when all that stuff was going, all the stuff that's going on now. That's when that first started. Everybody was jumping teams. Y'all can't have them three though.
That's why I always say what I said in the beginning. It's a business, man.
Right.
It's a business. Like, we look at this shit and we know already. We want certain shit to happen, but at the same time, it's a business. That's why players do the shit they do. We might think, like you said, KD a bitch ass nigga. Man, it's a business. I'm gonna do what I want to do. What's gonna benefit me and my family. It don't matter what you say in the end. This benefited me. Him going to go to state, he got 2 rings. He never had a ring. 2 finals MVP.
He could have.
All I'm saying is, in 10 years, if he get 3 or 4 more rings in 10 years, and LeBron James get no more rings right now, who would you be considering the best player right now then in the next 10 years? Would it be KD or LeBron?
First of all, in the next 10 years, ain't no way LeBron not winning a ring. Let's be real.
I just said, what if? What if
This
KD?
the what if section.
What if
That's
KD
a drastic
wins 3 to 4
ass
more rings in the next 10 years and LeBron James wins 0? Who would you consider the best player right now? Out of all the players? Because right now you probably got LeBron. Who would you say then?
Okay, so in this what if, I just want to get all this together. We got them playing all 10
Both of them
years.
playing 10 years.
All 10 years.
10 years.
All right.
KD won 3, LeBron won 0. That'll put KD at what? 5, LeBron at 3. Who the best player out of them 2?
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all going ring wise,
I'm just saying, period.
like period,
Stats, everything.
stats and everything,
Everything. Overall.
it'll still be, bro.
Exactly. And my point is proving of what LeBron James fans will say.
First
Any
of all,
fucking thing.
First of all,
Any fucking thing.
no.
Anything. Anything.
Nah, bro. Cause let's be real. Cause LeBron, within the next 10 years, still scoring the way he is still gonna advance up that scorers list, right?
Number 1.
He'll be number one.
He'll be number 1.
Yeah.
KD ain't gonna get there. Number 1 scorer all time. Number 1 scorer.
He'll be up
top
there.
5 in all the other stats.
He could be number 1 in all the stats, but he'll have
He won't
3
be one
rings.
on scoring if they
He'll
do
be-
10 years each.
He'll be 3 rings to maybe 6, 7, 8, 9 finals, 3 for 9 in the finals. Jerry West status basically, but he the best player still over, like,
Nigga, Jerry West the logo of the NBA, so yes.
Yeah.
Jerry West got 1 ring.
who is his fan? Who's his fans?
They
Man, that's all I'm saying. That's
I ain't gonna say they did, 'cause I don't wanna be like the Mets,
LeBron
but they-
James fans say anything.
All his fans.
all this
did.
thing there, somebody gonna check it out. First of all, we still here.
Right. Hello.
Getting their great grandson.
Right,
Exactly. First of all, young whippersnapper.
Right.
Like
tweet this.
Right.
That's why,
Type this on your tweets.
that's why I
Hey,
just
well,
say
people
that
say tweet,
LeBron
right?
James fans
Oh,
say
man.
anything, man. Say anything.
Who a LeBron fan, bro?
The people who root for him then say anything.
Who
Who
for?
are right now?
Nah, bro. If you want to talk, you said stats, bro. Let's be real. LeBron right now is like what, number 5 all time, the 4 or 5.
Something like that.
Within 10 years,
4.
within 10 years, averaging 20
Behind
points
Kobe,
a game,
Malone, and
he
Kareem.
gonna be right there.
He
Assists, he top 10. Rebound, I don't think he top 10.
probably got
Nah.
more
He like-
games.
he
He probably
up
got
there
the
in
most
rebound,
games of all of them guys. If I play
Exactly,
more,
so
if
he-
I play
if he-
more
if he
games,
got
than
more
you, I still
games-
score more points than you.
Nah, actually, in all realistic, like LeBron could actually, realistically, if he played at a high caliber, could lead the NBA in all time in assists and points.
Exactly. He got, and then he had more games. He started.
Which
Right, but,
relate-
no, I'm saying, but like your point was the next 10 years, both of them play at a high clip for 10 more years. Who would you consider
he-
the best? Nah, that's why he said you talking about rings because
I'm
you
talking
got
about
it's a
overall. I said overall.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying, but you
overall,
gotta
then
think
it would be LeBron.
It'll be close though because you got to think about it. The stats, if you're gonna be a stat dude, and now this is me being neutral, because I wouldn't say either one. It'd be hard for me to say either one. But if you got LeBron get his stats that crazy, over like way over everybody if he did 10 more years, and then you got KD where he only better at rings, then it's like, man, it can go either way.
I'll even say
in 10
this.
years, KD will be top 5 scoring. He'll be in the same categories down there as LeBron
Right.
James.
No, I
with
said
a
that.
year of
Yeah.
college under his belt.
Right. I said that. But you got to think, in 10 years, LeBron will be the all-time leading scorer by like 5,000 points.
And he'll be just like down there, Jerry West. All the losses in the finals.
Yeah, that's true.
When it all boils down, man, you go to the finals.
That's what I said.
and lose.
It's just depending on what your definition of greatness is. Is it rings or is it stats?
That's why, not just why, but that's why Michael Jordan is. You can't even compare him to. He's 6-0. Man, 3-6.
Not only that, he got
Kobe
every
Bryant,
record you can think
5-2.
of.
Brian, I
3-6.
Brian said something, and I was gonna say something. Now I forgot because you had said something. I can't remember what it was.
About what? What subject was it
You
about?
just said it, and I had my thought, and then you said something else, and I thought about that.
Well,
and
basically, I was
my
running
initial
down
thought.
between the stats and the championships. And then I said about if LeBron played 10 more years, how far ahead everybody he'd be.
That's what it was. If that's what it was, thank you. If LeBron plays 10 years, just averaging what he did this year, his production this year,
Right.
and this was a down year, was still better than what KD put up. Still. And this was a down year for him?
That's what I'm saying.
Because
He'll
in
be
the end,
way
because
past
in the
everybody.
end, the Lakers probably had 40 wins, and the Warriors probably had 58, 59, 60 wins. So when it all boils down, we got to the point where it counts, the playoffs.
Which we?
The Warriors,
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about KD.
I gotta keep checking,
Yeah,
man.
KD.
Okay, man. I mean, it's personal, man.
Like I told you, as long as LeBron James with the Lakers, I'm not with the Lakers. That's not hard to fucking comprehend.
You're a Laker, not with the Lakers.
I'm not with them.
But
I'm
you
not
just
with LeBron James fans at all.
Don't try to make sense out of it.
I really am.
I get it.
Because he was like, I'm not a Laker fan, I'm a Laker. But as
real
long as
quick.
LeBron there, I'm
Yeah.
not with the Lakers. What
Real
you got?
quick, we have an update. Kawhi may not make a decision for a few days while he and his reps are taking their time.
The decision part 2.
He's just trying to figure out which team he finna take on.
Just trying to weigh his options like Ray Allen.
All right.
Oh, sorry,
And I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Shuttlesworth.
Did you have a what if?
Nah.
Okay.
Did he weigh his options?
Right.
I think Ray Allen had that pretty
I just want to weigh my right. I just want to weigh my
I just
options.
want to weigh my options.
Right.
Translate,
real
I'm waiting
quick.
for the contract to be faxed through from
Thank
Miami
you.
to
Right.
Boston. It's a
No,
little
I'm talking about he got game.
Oh, yeah.
I said Ray Allen. I meant to say Jesus Shuttlesworth.
My what if is now I think Kawhi and KD both signed like a 5-year deal with Brooklyn. What if they never
You mean KD
win?
and Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm like, Kawhi did.
My bad. Kyrie. What if they never win a ring?
Boy, that's gonna be detrimental. to
Boy,
that ring.
that's damn.
You said
First of
KD
all, don't do my
and
boy
Kyrie?
Jay-Z like that. Don't come to his team under his label and lay a goose egg.
It's very possible that they won't win the ring.
It's
though.
very possible.
But it's like, okay, what if that don't happen? It'll prove that KD is who we thought he was.
And Kyrie definitely who
And
we thought
Kyrie
he
is who
was.
we thought he was.
They're exactly who we thought we were. And we let him off. We let him off the hook.
Exactly.
And with that being said, we about to let y'all off the hook because we had an
Man,
incredible
if that
show
don't true, I
tonight.
need my congrats. Because I had said that and y'all was like, what?
Yeah,
Right.
You did.
But yeah, this has been an incredible show. Shouts out to Street A. Smith. Shouts out to Brian Baker, of course.
Nobody.
Stan and Sadar. I hope that you are doing your thing, and I hope that you enjoy the show.
Real quick, I don't mean to cut you off, man. I want to say R.I.P. to my boy Maurice Mo Collins. Passed away this week. Die hard. He was one of the original Golden State Lakers. We used to joke with him about it all the time. We gonna miss you, bro. Dude actually passed away playing basketball.
Wow.
Yeah, he had a heart attack playing ball, man. So
Doing
prayers up
what
to
he
him and his
loved.
family. Yeah, good father, good. You know what I'm saying? The basketball community gonna miss you, man.
Yeah.
So shouts out to you and your family, man. You know, prayers up. Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah.
Respect and condolences.
And once again, Mom, happy birthday.
Yes, ma'am.
Love
Happy
you.
birthday.
Y'all can catch me in New Orleans.
Any more last words? Street.
Hey, next year, this time, I'm gonna say around April, I'm gonna be back here on this fucking show
To give me my
Probably
100 and 320s,
I'm
two
bringing the
10s,
stripper
two
with
5s,
me.
and 10
We're gonna
ones.
have to change the location because when bringing the stripper with me, you bring the 101s. We're gonna tip her good.
Okay, my last words: 320s, two 10s, two 5s, 10 ones. 3 2 2 10. 3 2 2 10. 32 210. 3 2 210.
Say it again.
That's like that's like somebody stuttering trying to count down. 3 2 2 1. 3 2
No.
2.
I overheard a dude at the drive-thru
Uh-oh.
that stuttered. Said Jack in the Box on graphics.
Oh,
Let me
Lord.
get 2 tacos.
Oh man.
And with that being said, last word is, this is the Platform Sports Talk Show with your boy Smooth.
And stand, baby.
And also,
B Baker.
and
You got your
what's your
name?
name?
Golden State
What
Lakers.
did y'all just say?
Golden State Lakers.
Street A Smith.
Yeah.
No, because he started.
I thought, he's like, and then it slowed down.
Street A.
Make sure y'all share this this video, with everyone, and we hope to see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Because when it's about sports,
It becomes our business. Business just picked up.
we out here, y'all.
Catch you in 7 days.